Hello YouTube, my name is Jack, welcome back to Barnyard Wargaming and another game today between Phoenix Lords and Tyranids. Hello Lewis.
Hello, how are we?
Welcome back.
Thank
you.
Codex Phoenix Lords over here.
Codex Phoenix Lords.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I don't roll any threes today. Threes
Yeah.
will not be in my pool of dice today, I hope. Because if I roll threes, I'll be getting Strands of Fate rolls for psychers I don't have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would take
it's
them.
a list.
Yeah, but you can only have 4 characters, and I want as many Phoenix Lords in here as possible. Yeah.
It's a lot of phase capped characters in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 Phoenix Lords.
I'm going to struggle to chew through this, I think.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I think Nids have a lot of out of phase damage.
We
and
do
there's
have
Mortal
a
Wounds as
lot
well.
of staggered damage. That is very true.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping
Mortal Wounds, I think, is
just
going to be
get
the...
it into the characters. That's
Yeah.
the hard part.
And then I think Mortal Wounds is going to be the bane of my existence
I
in
think
this
so too,
list
yes.
because I have 2 up armor.
Yeah.
And 3 up involves.
And you're paying for that.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
It's not going to help if you just go, have 3 Mortal Wounds.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Then,
No, don't.
Big old zap.
Anyway, if this is your first time here, everyone in the chat, we do a game every Tuesday and every Saturday. Today is the more spicy of said games. We're trying out lists that we don't often try and going to see how well they work.
See how far we can push them.
Hence the 4 Phoenix Lords.
Yep.
If you haven't also checked out Dice Arcade, they're our sponsor. You should go check them out. Up to additional 3% off all of your stuff over there. That's on top of the discount they already give you. And yeah, you can get up to 25% off new orders and things. Like all the new box sets that are coming out. There's 3 new box sets actually that just got released. The Nids ones, the Necron ones, and the Grey Knights?
Yes, with
Grey
Crow,
Knights?
I think. Castellan Crow, possibly?
Yeah. So you can get up to 25% off of those if you become a member with us, which is over that way. Down below, it's only $4 Australian a month, and it really helps us, and you get discounts. You basically make your money back in one purchase. Yeah. If not, you can go check out our Discord. It's the first link in the description. It's entirely free. Go check that out and like and subscribe and all that stuff if you're going to have fun today, which you probably will. Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Otherwise, I think we're ready to go. Do you want to do yours or mine first?
I'm happy to do mine first if you want. I've got it up.
Okay.
If that helps.
Let's go. Ready?
Alrighty. So, bit of a all over the place toolkit kind of list today.
Yep.
The intent is something that I want to try and field in tournaments more. We've got a local league going on at the minute, and I want to see like how tuned we can get Tyranids post nerf. It's no longer about fun. It's about trying to get something that actually fits in 2K points and does something. So, yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting list. I'm hoping. So yeah.
Here we go.
Alrighty. So, we've got the big old walking tyrant. This guy is the reason that you'll never see the Swarm Lord because the Swarm Lord is rubbish and costs a whole bunch more points and does less. 2 CP gets him Shard Gullet and a 5-up Feel No Pain that lasts the entire game.
Yep.
Again, 2 things that the Swarm Lord cannot get.
Absolutely.
And it just means that I can do a lot of things from range damage, use him for midfield objectives and do that whole jazz.
All the things.
Yeah. I've got a Neurothrope who I've paid a CP, I think, for 2 CP for Directing Guidance and Resonance Barb. So he's kind of like my buff character.
Yep.
Sits like 8 kilometers away and just sort of points at things through Synaptic Link and makes them better. And that's his whole gimmick.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so he's pretty cool. Where are we? Trigon Prime.
Yes,
now,
we didn't have a shot, so this is mine.
Yeah. I don't use this very often. He's kind of a meme unit, I think. But I want to see if it's worth it. I'm paying for Seer Hive and Heightened Senses.
What does Seer Hive do?
Seer Hive is a really jank relic, which is against non-monster or non-vehicle and non-titanic.
Right.
Or it might be non-monster. Any hit roll, successful hit roll, automatically wounds.
Damn. And you have reroll all hits on him.
And yeah, Heightened Senses is 5+ and 4 rerolls.
Okay.
So
get rid of him. Don't like it.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
I've got my gargoyles. They're named that now.
Yeah, I put them in there as gargoyles. Yeah, that's what they're called, right?
My Gamer Grills.
The Gamer Grills,
I've got 2 squads of 10 for doing objectives. And then I've got...
Like you noticed that.
I'm so happy. That's awesome. And then I've got a unit of 10 bare bones Fleshborer Gaunts.
Yeah.
So not the Devourers up there. I've got some Fleshborer Wizzywig boys down here.
Nice.
Again, just for doing objectives and because they're dirt cheap and shielding and do a bunch of other things depending on the army that I
They do
end
all
up
the
filling
things.
into. Yeah. I've got a bare bones squad of a sword and board Tyrant Guard, no longer Crushing Claws because I Games Workshop hate fun.
Yep.
So
Sounds good.
they've made Tyrant Guard a lot more expensive without changing any
Well,
of the weapon
Crushing Claws
options.
is probably worse against me today.
That is very true,
So,
but
Grinding Claws are good.
They look cool. So,
Yeah,
you know,
they do.
no more cool. Then,
Ooh.
speaking of big rip, we have 6 Zone Thropes, 2
Yeah.
units of 3, 70 points a pop now.
Yeah, that's rough.
Extremely dear from 150.
Yep.
So casual 120 points more expensive than previously.
Yep. And
which
probably
is-
the scariest thing in your army for me to deal with.
Yes, they're
I
still
don't like
brutal.
that at all.
They're rocking Neuroparasite, which I ran it as just like a generic thing.
Yeah.
Totally
It's probably the
didn't
best spell in the
realize
game.
that aspects were T3. I thought
Yeah.
they were T4.
Yeah, and aspects are really expensive, and they rely on their armor save to live.
So it's going to be pretty effective. More effective than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I've got 2 units of Rippers for behind enemy lines because one of them counts for 3 points now.
Yep.
I've also got them there for shielding if I don't want to go for behind, so they kind of just exist. And then I've got 4 individual one-man units of Biovores.
Biovores.
Biovores. They sit there to give me mortal wounds, basically.
Yeah.
They're a mortal wound machine that doesn't rely on psychic.
Sounds good.
And they're infantry, which means they can do banners and things like that. And sit 8 kilometers away from anyone. Don't need to interact with things if they don't have to.
Don't like it.
Yeah, so that's fun. And then I've got Nexocrine with Voracious Ammunition. He's basically just a
More mortal
brick
wounds.
of meat that deals a bunch of damage and has some extra mortal wounds thrown on top.
Don't like it.
He's actually 215 points, not 180.
Yeah.
He's pretty expensive, but he's well worth it. Deals a bucket loaded flat 3 damage and
Oh,
some mortal wounds on
218.
top of that.
Ooh, okay, my bad. Yeah. Ouch.
And then I've got a Screamer Killer. So he's kind of like a weird cannonball unit that I'm just flinging up the board and obliterating something and then letting him die in return. And if he doesn't, he causes a big problem.
Yeah.
So I've given him all of the upgrades because I had a whole bunch of spare points because Zone Thropes went up so much that I don't have much wiggle room for fitting in models.
Yep.
So he's got everything and I've given him an adaptive physiology.
We're going back again. Round
Yeah, so his adaptive physiology is, I don't know what it's actually called. It's like pre-something or other,
Precognitive sensoria?
Precognitive sensoria.
Fight
which
first.
is always fights first.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, well, it's painful. Sounds ouchy.
I'm hoping. Oh, and there's a Lictor. I totally forgot about him.
Yeah, we don't have a
one
shot of that.
Lictor.
One Lictor.
Yeah, he exists because I like them and they're kind
I
useful.
like them.
Yeah, they do things.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, before we begin mine, a welcome to KNDD, yeah, welcome. Thank you for joining the team. And hello to everyone in the chat. Paul's here, Glenn's here, down to Meter's here, Christian's here, Jasper's here. Everyone's talking about all of the Phoenix Lords. And Lewis's hair.
My hair.
Lewis, best hair in the biz, is back.
That's right.
You are Glenn's hair hero.
I do try.
You don't like my little rubbish bag on top, guys? Don't like that? Okay.
Little dog bag of hair.
Yeah.
You make it sound so much worse. When you just
Well, I mean, I thought it looked good, and then someone said a little while ago, I was like, I like the games, but the guy with the rubbish bag on his head, don't like that. I was like, oh, okay. Sure.
very cruel.
All right.
Love the
So
Australian
for me,
community,
yes, today I'm running Bealtan again. I really thought about running Uthway because there is a small reason to take Uthway, which is that you get 5 from the penny against mortal wounds.
That's true. Without Psyker, might be worth it.
Yeah, and also I don't have a Warlord trait or relic, so I'm basically just banking on the strat and the trait.
Yeah.
The strat in Uthway is useless, so the strat
it's the
in
Guardian one.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
the strat in Bealtan is I get exploding hit rolls of 6s and shooting on combat for an aspect squad.
Yeah, which is
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But the trait is not as good. It just means I can battle focus everywhere, which is kind of I get 1 reroll to hit, which is in this list kind of terrible, seeing as I'm running big bricks of 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, Uthway could be good for just having the 5 from the pens. You could also do a custom build, because there's no reason to take something like Bealtan if you're not getting the relic and the Warlord trait.
Yeah.
And you could take something like the Casino build, as I heard it the other day, which is wound rolls of 6 are an additional damage in combat, and also hit rolls of 6, I think, are 2 hits. So you can really buff that up. And then you don't get the exploding hit rolls from Bealtan.
Yeah,
but you
you
do
can
get them automatically.
Straight fan. What's it
Strands
called?
of Fate.
Strands of Fate. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So things like that, and you can just fish for all the 6s in the world. But yeah, I'm just doing Bealtan because I'm used to it, and rerolling a hit, and also the strat is pretty good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I have one Arcs detachment, and it's led up by Azorman.
The man himself.
The man himself, yeah.
The original Phoenix Lord.
Exactly. He's got a 3-up invulnerable save. All of my Phoenix Lords today are OBSEC. They give +2 leadership to themselves and everything around them, or like their unit. And they, they kick ass. They can all stand back up for a command point in different phases as well. So against Lewis with all of the different like phasing stuff, like shooting, psychic, even charges, I can stand back up. Yeah. They all have their own unit of 10 with them. So I have Avengers with Stand Firm. These Avengers are actually OBSEC. That's their thing that they get for Stand Firm.
Yeah.
And because Azorman is near them, they actually get double OBSEC. So they count as 2 models.
Okay.
Which is pretty good.
Damn, it's a 20-man blob there, basically.
Yeah, it's a 20-man brick, yeah. They do die really fast, but yeah, it's good for OBSEC.
Yeah.
Then I have Janzar. Oh, that also gives them +1 leadership. So they're leadership 11.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Custodes, baby.
Yeah. And then I have Janzar. These are all the old models today. I will say I wanted to take Karandris, as a lot of people pointed out to me in the chat, but I just don't have the old model. I have a third-party model,
right? And
I haven't painted it yet because I don't know if I feel like I want to change the collection.
Not, yeah.
So I eventually will pick up the original one and paint him, but yeah, not today. Then we have Banshees with Piercing Strikes, Crone Scream, and Mirror Swords. So I paid 1 CP in my entire army to have 2 relics on my Banshees and on my Hawks, which are coming up. Yeah, otherwise I can't take Warlord traits and relics, so I have 5.
May as well something.
Yeah. I have Fugan. In my opinion, he's the worst. He is 170 points, which is way more than I think he should be. He's the most expensive. He doesn't have anything fancy like fight first, fight last, anything like that. He is toughness 5, which is okay, but
yeah,
he's very swingy.
Yeah.
It's not great. Then we have Fire Dragons. There's a unit of 10 there, of course, with Burning Heat and the Flamer. So essentially this is, if I'm within 9 inches, I get to automatically wound everything. And that means that the Flamer, I just roll D6 shots, they auto hit and auto wound.
Yep.
So it's just, I roll D6, you take it.
Yep.
Pretty good. Then I have, sorry about this, an old shot of Baharath. Haven't taken a new one yet, but yeah, there he is. He's out on the field yet again. He's now 160 points, which I think is probably fair.
Yeah.
He is very, very good.
He's one of the stronger aspects for sure.
Then I have the Swooping Hawks. Now 25 points a model, T3, 1 wound.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough. And
you deserve that strategy.
yeah. They only have a 4-up armor save as well. And I don't have Doom in my list.
That
so
is true.
There's no rerolling to wound today, which is kind of savage. But we're going to see how it goes. And then last but not least, I have all of their transports. 3 Wave Serpents, count them, with all Bright Lances.
Yeah.
So just to have that extra little bit of range, because I don't have a lot of range on the Phoenix Lords and the aspects themselves.
Yeah.
I don't have Reapers in the list, and things like Dragons, which are great at popping tanks and such, are only range 12.
Yeah.
So
18 if you've got
not
the Fire
great.
Pike, which we don't have today.
Yeah, and I don't have the extended range. There is a Phoenix Lord Exarch upgrade, so increase all their range by 4, which you can also take on the Flamer.
Yeah.
To make a range 16 Flamer. But yeah, didn't take that. I instead opted for the slightly more expensive auto wounding, just to see how we go.
Yeah.
And also, I think it's a bit of a meme that I can have a Flamer that auto hits and wins. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
So it's a test.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I reckon let's move on to the mission. Today we are doing Retrieve. So this is the mission 11. It's unchanged in the Arcs of Omen, I believe. Yeah. So it's still, you just have to kill units. Killing 3 every turn is good, because it's a max of 3 points. It's hold 1, hold 2, hold more. There's 6 objectives. There is one hiding behind this building just here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys probably can't see that, but there's this tiny little sliver right here, you can see it. Yeah, so there's that. And for secondaries, for me today, I'm doing Kane's Arse Witch. Yeah, which is Abhor the Witch.
Yeah.
Only 10 points for killing the 2 units of zones, the Neurothrope and the Hive Tyrant. But really, there's nothing else I can really take. The movement ones, Hidden Path is now gone. Otherwise, that would be fantastic for this list. Maybe not in this mission, because I think these objectives are too close.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would have been really good for this list, but it doesn't exist anymore. That's kind of rough.
RIP.
And then I can't do behind enemy lines because it's long table. I can't do engage because I don't really want to go all the way to you. I just want to sit in my zone.
Yep.
And I can't do really actions anywhere. I could do raise banners, but it'd be kind of rough. I have to get all my stuff out and then you just shoot me. I don't really want that. So I'm just going for kills today, which is why I also have Assassinate, which is only 10 points. The Neurothrope, the Hive Tyrant, and also the Trigon Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, those 2 of those things I want to kill anyway.
Yes.
And
For very obvious reasons.
yeah, I want them dead more than anything as well because they have smites,
Yeah.
which are brutal against me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, just want them dead. And then I have Wrath of Cain. This is probably the best army to do it. Essentially, you just got to kill units with aspect squads.
Yeah.
I've got 8, so we're going to see how we go. Shooting kills should be pretty easy. I got dragons, I got Avengers, I got Hawks. Melee kills, I might struggle.
Yeah.
But I do have the 4 Phoenix Lords to help out. They can actually count for this.
Yeah.
And they all do hit pretty hard in combat.
Yeah,
Even Bahara.
particularly
If I want to, I can fly across the whole board, charge into combat, slap like a gaunt in the face, and be
yeah,
like,
it's just left on one single
just
dude and just
peace out. Yeah, and get my points, and then I'm out of there. So yeah, it's not bad.
Got
and
some
for
utility.
you have behind arse banners.
Yes.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. So I've gone for behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of ablative units and I have a very strong reason to be in Jackson's deployment zone with the swooping hawks being where they are.
Yep.
And I know exactly what they're going to be doing all game, so I want that dead.
Yep.
I've gone for banners
Yep.
because it's very simple and there's a million objectives on this map, so it's pretty easy to just raise them literally everywhere
Yeah.
and start scoring. So that's going to be the goal for that. And yeah, assassinate. Pretty self-explanatory. There's 4 characters. They're very, very difficult to kill and stand back up occasionally.
We shall see.
But it's 13 points, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 12 and then +1 for Warlord. So it's a pretty...
And my wallet is Azurman.
Pretty hefty one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, should be pretty good.
if I can get in there.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll say a final hello to everyone in the chat. How are we going? Everyone's saying hello. Open skies and swift strikes. Pretty good for movement. Yeah. More claws of Thyrax for the Trigon. Extra attack rerolling win rolls with the heightened senses.
So I've seen that build a lot. It's good. It's good, but it could be better because if you're playing against Votan, you don't get to re-roll win rolls. So you paid for a relic that does nothing except give you +1 attack. But if you rock this into a bunch of Votan bikes, it don't matter because you hit them and they've been wounded.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Very true. I don't know if you saw the list. I played against Neil's Iron Hands on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I took the more claws of Thyrax. Can you guess where? Woo!
It's going to be something silly, isn't it?
Try
Turbogon, maybe.
It was.
Yeah, I actually unironically like it.
Yeah,
Turbogon.
I took reroll all hits with heightened senses and then the more claws.
Yeah,
on
it's a
Tiffany.
really solid build.
Yeah, 5 attacks.
Yeah.
Strength like 14 -5, D +3 damage.
Yeah, I run it on the sides. Because remember, that +1 attack that you get from more claws doubles when you use the scythe attack. So you get a whole bunch of extra sweeps.
Yeah.
And if you then kill that unit, you get even more attacks.
Pretty good.
Which doubles into more sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that build.
Everyone's talking about the old models. Yep. The Fugan model. Yeah. Fugan plus Avengers equals game over. Yep.
Game over,
What a
man.
fun list. Should be a fun game. Fugan is still a strong melee monster. Yep.
Yeah.
Short range beam weapon is sadly very short. Yep. High from the other side of the
Fugan
world.
has a beam?
Yeah, he has a beam. Yeah.
Here's a beam.
He has 2 modes. One's a beam and one's a
Like a
big
lance
shot
or something.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hi Matthias from the other side of the world. Where are you from? And Daros is here as well. Hello! Hi, everyone.
Directly opposite Sydney, Australia.
Yeah. Okay.
No idea.
Do you think you want to go first or second, my friend?
Absolutely don't want to go first.
Really?
Yeah, if I go first, I know exactly what happens. Everything leaves, and I'll be sat there doing nothing.
Yep.
But it does give me a turn to set up banners. Neither of them are bad for me.
Yeah.
But personally, I would prefer second.
I think I'd love to go first because whoever goes second in this match is losing 2 CP instead of 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, it means I won't have to pay 2 CP for Phantasm to move everything behind the wall.
Yes.
And it means I can get some early movement, early damage.
Yeah. You can
so
start the attrition.
I really want to go first.
Yeah.
Ready?
I'm ready. Will be a 5. There we go. So it's happening.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think it's probably wise that I do shift everything back.
Yeah.
That being said, though, the only thing that you really have is Biovores, which are going to see me anyway.
Yeah.
It's really the Smitey Smites, isn't it? Everything's going to fly out and Smitey Smite me. Yeah, so I will spend my 2 CP for Phantasm. I'm going to go down to 3. It's going to be rough getting more CP later in the game now, but everything's going to jump back behind the wall.
Yeah, being
so
alive to
can't
start
see
is a
it.
good attempt, I think. Good reason.
Yeah.
So, what unit is in what?
Yes,
circle
I will have
is
to
the
do that
next
as
thing,
well.
Because yeah,
I'll shuffle
for the
them around
viewers-
and then
yeah,
say
exactly
because it'll be easier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
But yeah, this list is actually quite good for Phantasm because if I deploy the Hawks and Bahareth behind the wall, which is what you should be doing anyway, right? Because they jump out and they shoot stuff.
Yes, ideally.
Then I can just redeploy all 3 of my Wave Serpents.
Serpentes?
Yeah, right behind this wall.
Yeah, sick.
Everything today on the board is basically obscuring. The things that you can stand on are basically like cover, so there's quite a bit of stuff to hide behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty good.
Cool.
I hide these 2 little bad boys right here. So it should be almost impossible for you to see me. And then I think I might put the other one over here. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned for viewers, I am High Fleet Kraken, and I've gone for Augmented Ferocity, which is the +1 to charge as my adaptive.
Very good.
Yeah. It's
Very
a very
good. I
small
like
thing, but it's very important, I think. Kraken giving me extra AP is my favorite thing now that it actually means something in a world post Armor of Contempt.
Yes.
Yeah, that extra AP is brutal. And it helps in the Votan matchup because it still gives me more AP to beat their stupid Void Armor. Which again, if you haven't realized, I really don't like. So
Stupid Void Armor.
bloody Void Armor, no reroll wounds, no anything.
Now,
Anti-fun.
where do I want to go? Hey, I think I'm going to put the dragons in the middle because they're the smallest amount of range.
Fair enough.
I'll put Azurman and his Avengers over here, and I'll put Jane Zar's ladies over this way.
Okay.
So it is Azurman, Fugan, Jane Zar.
All right.
Yeah.
With the little dudes just next to them as markers.
Yeah.
They're not outside.
Yeah,
the
they're not
transports.
outside. They're in the boats.
Alrighty. I think
That's me.
it begins.
It begins.
It begins. All right.
Yeah. So what imperatives do you have? You have the exploding one from Dragon Prime. You have the Hive Tyrant, fall back and charge.
Yeah. I've got Zonthrope shielding and I've got the Neurothrope casting.
And no warriors.
No.
So there's only 4 today.
Yes. There's
Okay.
only 4.
So I
I'm
assume-
actually going to forego one this turn.
Yeah.
There's nothing I need.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, while
So-
you do your movements then, I'm going to roll 6 dice and hope that I don't roll any 3s.
Fair enough.
Please don't roll 3s because I have no rerolls. I have no farseers. And
You
I
can't
only
bank
get
them.
I only get to keep 4 dice. And
Oh, no.
if I roll 3 3s, I have to take a 3rd dice. A 4th dice I can't use. So don't roll 3s. I rolled 2 3s.
That's
so
all right.
I'll be taking these.
It's
odds.
anything but 3s is basically what we're going for.
Yeah. So I get a save, a wound, a charge, and an advance, which is not terrible.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Cool. Oh, and for all my buffing, everything's just going to be going onto the onto the Carnifex, I guess.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter because there's, again, literally nothing I can see. I don't.
Pretty good.
So I'm going to move this squad of Gaunty boys up as far as I can around the corner so that they can hide.
Oh,
And they're going to do banners over here.
very nice.
I've got a brick of gargoyles here. Gargoyles, real gamer grills.
Real gamer grills.
Who I think I might just move out actually, because I've got no real reason to not do that. So the gargoyles in the middle of my field are going to advance 5, which is awesome. 17 inch with fly.
Matthias is from Argentina. Let's go. Shout out to Argentina.
Lovely.
How are we? And Matt Elder in the Discord. Yeah, I do know. Okay, good. Now I've made the connection. Good. Is that new terrain, says Paul? Loser has to do the dishes.
Oh no.
Well, whose dishes? My dishes, his dishes? Both? I mean, it's a long drive from the studio
brutal.
to Lewis's place to do the dishes. I don't want to do that.
No.
No.
Aw.
No.
But I have so many that you could do. And you can do them all for free if you really, really want.
Let's see if I lose.
Alright,
and it is
Nero
kind of new terrain.
He's just going to float up here, and he's actually going to do the action, I reckon. He's going to raise banner here, because I don't have anything.
Oh, cool, yeah, he's infantry, hey.
Yeah. I don't, honestly, there's not much I need to do with him. So
no casting?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Catalyst. That's what I'll think about.
Yeah.
With that in mind, this Biovore is also going to start channeling it.
Yep.
Just in case I do decide to cast something.
Makes sense.
And these Garg Grills, my Gamer Grills.
No, the Gamer Grills.
They're going to fly up onto that objective and start raising that banner.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that is what they're meant to do. Once I can get them all to balance their silly little everythings.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's kind of new terrain. It is Neil's new terrain. It's not fully done either. Some of the dishes and things and some of the buildings need a bit more work, a bit more detailing. Is what he said, not me. I think it's lovely.
Advance these zone
But yeah, somewhat new, just a little bit.
2 inches.
Which is nice. So for me, I don't really know how this is going to go because there's a lot of things I need to kill. This is very much a list where if I take any casualties at all, I really feel the pain.
Yeah.
So I need to play like an absolute god and not, leave anything out in the open. I have no like screening units, no throwaway units. Everything is really expensive.
And it all has a job to do.
Everything has a job to do. So I need to make sure that if I'm going to commit to anything, it's going to die. And then the thing that hits me back does not have an easy time of doing it. And I think for me, the easiest thing the thing I want to kill the most is probably the Zoanthropes. They have a lot of DACA or like a lot of mortal wounds that will get rid of a lot of my DACA.
Yes.
And I don't like that at all. So I'm probably going to have to forego a lot of the map and a lot of primaries in the early game. And then swing back later on in the game where I can hit hard and not take so much of a punch in return.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Yep.
The last thing to advance is going to be that Carnifex, big 6.
Yeah, if anything gets out of the boats, then I'm going to have to pray that it's doing work, because if not, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, see, even if I come out here, there's nothing that I can declare a charge against, so I don't really know if I need to advance him. I'm just going to use that to get him up and around the corner.
Yeah.
Why not? There we go.
Nids or Phoenix for the win? I'm going Phoenix. Oh, well, you have a lot of faith in me, Glenn. We shall see. I don't know.
All right, that is my movement. I've decided to forego doing the cast. I'm going to be casting, so he has moved off the objective to just follow up the blob, I reckon.
Yeah, cool.
I don't have a whole lot else that I need to be doing except for doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So why not?
Why not?
All right, speaking of Psychic Phase. Honestly, I don't need to cast anything with the Tyrant because he's just got Smite, Baby Smite, which is Scream and Onslaught, and there's nothing that you can charge that advanced.
Yep.
So I'm not going to risk perils for nothing. Neuroparasite is probably out of range for like all the zones and stuff like that. Yeah, by quite a margin. And it's just Catalyst, basically, I think is the only thing I care about. And the real question then is where? Because there's a lot of units that I actually kind of value in this matchup.
Yeah, I do have 6 Bright Lancers as well.
Yes.
So things like the Exocrine, the Carnifex, everything's in danger.
Oh yeah, the Tyrant Guard, because you can one-shot them.
Yeah.
So
I can.
It's a lot of points that can go bye-bye very quickly. So I'm actually going to cast it on the Carnifex, I think.
Cool. All the way through, yep.
Yeah, it goes off.
Cool. And I have
we
literally no denies today at all. So whatever happens, happens. Very good.
I believe, is pretty much going to be my turn. I've got some biovores that are going to shoot, and that's it. The Exocron might be able to see something, actually.
Yeah?
I think I can see the Wave Serpent through that corner.
Oh, yeah. I'll give it to you.
You
For
reckon?
sure. Yeah. The one with Fugan in it.
He's got one target then. So I'll start with the Exo, because he literally has no options. 3 shots extra.
So 9.
9 all up. That's pretty... I'm happy with that. So, hitting on 3s.
Yep. Oh my.
Okay, well that
If I had lightning faster than that, that would have been 1 hit. Alright? 4.
Yeah, because you're a Wave Serpent. That's 1 single wound out of all
Good.
that.
There we go.
Shocking. Did the mortals pop off? No.
No. Oh.
Cool. That was
No
nothing.
damage. Wow. Cool. I'll take it.
That was depressing.
I also realized this game, this map in particular,
Yeah.
with the Recover the Relics, is basically means that you get like this turn of movement, and then it's just going to be 5 turns of me shooting you.
Yes.
But because I've gone second now, I get less CP to do it. And I have less turns. I only have like essentially 4 rounds to try and kill you.
It's going to be a weird game.
Yeah. I'd rather like have more turns that are long and spread out, so I can just go jump, pick a unit, and jump back.
Absolutely.
Rather
Your
than
army
just
really likes that sort of long,
Oh,
protracted conflict.
So we'll see.
All right, I just realised that's all my shooting.
Cool. Unit biovores?
Nah, they need line of sight through a synapse creature that has line of sight.
Ah,
So
that's actually very handy.
yeah.
Cool. So I thought you were going to shoot my hawks.
I was, and then I went, I have nothing that can see them.
That's very good. I will definitely take that.
Yeah,
Right.
because blast keyword kicks in pretty nicely there.
Yeah.
On those 3.
Cool.
All right.
I will take that and
That's
move
it.
on to my turn. Hey?
Yeah, that's it.
Right. So in my turn, and in your turn actually, do you
I
get
gain
anything?
RCP.
Yes.
And no, I don't do any of my things yet. Banners scores next turn onwards.
Yep.
Assassinator's end of game.
Yep.
And behind is not available yet.
Cool. Good. Let's do it. Moving on to me. Tharos as well says to you while I move, getting a Nid army in Australia must be easy. You just capture them in the backyard.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, let's move. Right, so now I have a lot of things to consider because I really want to kill the Neurothropes here.
Yes.
Sorry, the Zoanthropes.
Yeah.
They are a very juicy target. I really want to kill them.
Yeah. They're worth secondaries and they're worth your army not dying.
Correct. I don't think I can kill enough to get you off of the objectives. Like if I move Hawks over here, I could shoot the Gargoyles and then I could get rid of the Carnifex as well with some Lancers and maybe Dragons. But is there a point to doing that when I can hold 3 objectives and then you're holding 1, 2, and 3, like more, same as me anyway, as long as I'm holding 3. I'm not going to give you primary points for that anyway.
Yeah.
So there's no real point. I think I just want to start whittling down the things that are going to either charge me
Or kill you really quickly.
or kill me really quickly.
Yeah.
I know that I also have to screen now. I got 1 turn of screening, and I have no forewarn, no Auspex scan because I don't have a Farseer. So
Interesting.
yeah, so it's going to be rough for things that are deep striking, like the Lictors and the Rippers. So I might have to get a few things out just to be able to screen, and then leave them in cover so that you can't shoot me anyway.
Okay.
So I might drop the Banshees over here.
Cool.
And I'm playing this really quickly on the fly, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I will
This is a very unique kind of army.
this is not an army you should be playing on stream. We have to do a whole lot of things at once. I'm going to play this probably terribly, but we'll see how we go. So I'm going to drop them in here and get Jane Zar out as well. Jane Zar is going to get out and move to this objective.
Cool.
And the Banshee is going to move into the corner so that I can screen this corner.
Okay.
And then I feel as though you're going to come to me anyway. So the Banshees won't really need that extra advanced charge, whatever, to do anything. So I might as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, and yeah. So Jane Zar is just going to push up right back here.
Sweet.
And I can get some shots off with this Wave Serpent around the corner, like this, and then put Jane maybe just down here somewhere.
Cool.
And Jane still will be closer sorry, the wave 7 will be closer in all cases, even if the exocrine somehow advances all the way over here.
And can shoot.
And can shoot, yeah. The wave 7, yeah, should be fine, and I can still see the Carnifex all the way across over there.
Yep.
And then the Banshees are going to string up after they get out. They have oodles and oodles of movement, and I can advance, so it's nothing I need to worry about. We're going to string them out just enough so that you can't fit anything in the back corner, including a lictor.
Yep.
Because I really don't want anything in my back corner over here.
Yes.
And they're fully hidden behind this wall, so you can't, now that I know about the Biovore thing,
Yes.
that makes it so much easier. You can't Biovore me, you can't Psychic me. I should be fine where I am.
Cool.
And we're going to put another lady just on the corner here so that I can screen 9 inches out this way.
Yeah.
So 9 gets me to here, which means I need something blocking from this angle. Yeah, I might actually get this little stick over here.
The stick.
The Trigon Prime, I really want him in front of me. You know? Not behind me.
Yeah.
That would be
Not
Nightmare
into the
Fuel.
swooping hawks is the ideal position, I think.
Yeah. This Wave Serpent with a Zoorman. I think I might drop a Zoorman. The Phoenix Lords are easier to kind of protect.
Yeah, and can survive on their own.
And can survive, yeah.
Especially if it's from shooting, because they literally can't die to just shooting.
Yeah. So we'll put this Wave Serpent up about here-ish. I know that this is going way out in the front over here. Sorry, chat. Way out over here. But if I put a Zoorman behind here on the objective, then you have to kill this first.
Yeah, and you have OBSEC on there.
And I have OBSEC. The question is, do I want to get the Tyranids out? Because if I leave them in there, then they probably will die. So I think I might do that as well. And I'll put the Avengers behind the wall for next turn.
Fair enough. Means they don't just die to a stray Carnifex if it doesn't die, or something silly like Tyrant Guard.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'll use them to screen as well.
Cool.
So that I can screen. I don't think I will be able to screen this back corner, sadly.
Okay.
I might actually have a trick to do that. It should be fine, actually. So that's good. And then Baharath, I think, is going to be the person who sits right here. Because then he'll be within range of the character of the things, and then screen this little area.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can move out, shoot, and then land here. You won't be able to kill the Avengers, and then Baharath will be fine. Should be good. Yeah, strats, right? I know what I'm doing. And then I think that this Wave Serpent just kind of wants to get some targets, and also, yeah, probably just shoot some stuff, hey?
Yeah, just take some pot shots.
Take some pot shots.
Ping some damage off somewhere. Remove some paint.
Yeah, I might sit him right here in the middle. This is one with Fugan.
Cool.
I'll get Fugan out as well, and I'll move Fugan up somewhere. Might put him just over here. We'll
Cool.
do the double objective. He can advance and shoot and all that stuff, so I'll use my auto advance. So he'll get out here and then run just around this way.
Yep, sweet.
And I'll sit him right here. No, my banner.
No.
Right on the objective, and they're both on cover, so they're both getting the extra save.
Yep, sweet.
And now I just have to hope that you don't mortal wound my Wave 7 to death, and then mortal wound these guys to death.
That is a lot to happen, I think. So
Yeah.
I think you're pretty safe from that.
And Fugan can then pop a shot into the Carnifex.
Cool.
Because he does have a pretty spooky gun.
He's, once he gets fired.
If it goes through, it's D6 plus 4.
Yeah.
So it could kill you in one hit
Big
if I roll a
spicy
6.
damage. Yes.
But he does have Catalyst, so
Yes.
I think Catalyst putting on that is probably a good idea.
It's just going to make it really, really annoying and hopefully restrict it so that only one thing dies here.
Yeah.
That's the goal, but we'll see how many 5-ups. If my 1s and 2s earlier was a preempting of what's to come, I'm not optimistic.
Yeah, and I really need to get a kill here somewhere, because if I don't, I miss out on a point for primary, for killing stuff.
Yeah.
I miss out on a point for Wrath of Cain. It's just more units alive, really.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't want to drop those 2 points. Every point matters, right?
Oh
so
boy.
We're going to move the Hawks out. They're going to fly all the way over here and then land in a line just right here. And then Baharath will join them.
Okay.
So Baharath is just going to fly up over this way.
Oh,
Like that.
Zoomy man.
And he can see the zones around
Yes.
the corner of this wall.
Yeah.
So we'll put him right there. Yeah, and I do have a charge actually. So I could risk it and go here, and I'll shoot him last in case this thing dies. If not, I'll make this 8-inch charge, whack him a little bit, and then peace out. And if I get really lucky, I can use the Hawks to kill this, and then use him to charge and just get an auto wound and then kill him in melee, and then peace out, and I get 4 points.
Get some cane points.
Get some cane points, right?
Yeah, all right.
So the rest of the Hawks are going to go up here, and then I'm just going to move them all back.
Cool.
And they are resin and plastic, so I'm just going to leave that one there, and then say that I'm going to move the rest.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it'll take forever.
I thoroughly despise swooping hawks.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah.
They're pretty annoying. Right, I think that's my movement.
Alrighty.
It's very well thought out, I hope, and we'll see how we go.
Cool.
So, no psychic. Done.
Yeah, cool.
And we're going to move straight on to the Schust. Yeah, I think we'll start with this Wave Serpent, because literally the only thing it can see is that Carnifex.
Okay.
So, shooting the Carnifex.
It's
Three.
the only thing.
Rerolling a hit.
Okay. Beltan.
And wounding
Threes
here
again.
on 3s.
Yeah.
I might keep the auto wound for Fugan and hope that I hit that.
Big 4. Yeah, fair
3's the
enough.
wound. 1.
1 wound. Minus?
4.
Minus 4. So 1 up goes to 2, 3, 4, 5 up.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to re-roll that, I don't think.
D3 plus 3.
Yeah.
So D3 plus 2. So that's 4, which becomes 3.
3 damage, basically.
And then 5 ups.
Do I make 1? I make 1.
Okay, so 2 damage through. It's not the worst.
Okay. We're bleeding.
Then we're gonna, I think, chuck the Wave Serpent in the middle here.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that into the Carnifex as well. I could shoot the Exocrine, but I think I'd just rather try and kill this Carnifex.
Yeah.
So 3s
Oh, yeah.
and
3s again.
3s. 2 wounds.
Ah, no.
Pretty good.
2 5s, maybe. No, 1
5.
5 though.
D3 plus 3.
I'm playing the stall game.
Ooh.
3 again.
So 3
It's
more.
just going to be a thing of attrition here.
So
2
he's
more.
down 4 wounds.
4.
He's got 5 left.
I can just put countdown.
And now we're gonna shoot Fugan.
Ouch.
Fugan.
We can never one-shot him.
Here we go. So hitting on a 2.
Yep.
Okay,
Hits.
and then I'll auto wound.
Okay. So, minus 4 AP again, right?
Minus 4, I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a 5 up.
Got 1 CP, I think, right?
D6 plus 4.
Oh!
Saw it.
I will use my reroll.
1 CP?
Yep.
Oh, you have 2 CP because you didn't spend any, right?
No, but I remembered I start on 0 CP, not on 1.
Oh,
So
2
I've
relics.
only got 1. I've got
2
3
1.
relics, 3
Oh,
relics.
so it's your only CP.
Yeah.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna do it.
Fugan!
Oh,
No!
yes!
Oh,
Woo!
that would have been really
I do
really
not
spicy.
trust rolling 5 ups. All right, you have to shoot him with more.
Yeah, I'll shoot him with the other Wave Serpent and see how we go.
Yep.
So 3s, rerolling a hit.
Cool.
Build
This will
turn.
hopefully save a zone thrope is what I'm aiming for.
2
Yeah.
wounds.
All right, 2 5s. Okay.
No,
Ouch.
no CP, so D3
Yeah.
plus 2 each. So that's 4. Oh,
each.
sorry. Yeah,
So
4 each.
8.
So 8.
Yeah.
You're on 5 wounds.
I've got to make 4 of these.
Yeah, if you make 4, that'd be perfect.
I'll be
'cause
very
then-
happy.
No, you won't, because then I'll
I've
charge you
made
with
a grand total of 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's on 1 wound.
He's on 1 single wound remaining.
And Baharth is right there with a charge dice. So we're good to go.
Oh god.
There we go.
All right. So that's a thing.
Nice. Nice, there we go. So I can actually get a shooting and a melee kill here.
Yeah.
Which I hope we can do.
All right.
Actually, I should have declared the catapults. Can I do them into the...
The gargoyles.
Yeah, let's do them into a squad of gargoyles. I don't want to shoot him.
Yeah.
I know that I should have declared that before, and
Yeah.
now I should either have to shoot that or I should have shot that. But wholeheartedly playing this at,
You don't shoot anti-infantry guns into.
yeah, I would not have shot that.
Yeah.
So I will shoot.
I think you can see either of them.
I'll shoot the gargoyles over there.
Yeah,
May as
fair
well we'll get rid of a few of them.
Start chewing away at them.
So 2. I think I rerolled a hit for him. So no, and then 1 and minus 1. 6 up.
1 6. No.
Cool. Kill the gargoyle.
Yeah.
And then we'll do Baharth and we'll do him into a zone thrope.
Bayroth.
The Bayroth. So 4 shots.
Cool.
I will actually double check that it is 4 shots. It's been a long time since I used Baharth. I didn't really use him very much when he came out. Because I kind of went, this is a really cool model. I love Baharth. And he's been absolutely terrible for the longest time. And then everyone started using him, so I was like, I don't want to use him.
You're like, I know where this goes.
Yeah. So it is 4 shots, 2s, 6s to hit auto wound.
Okay.
Ouch, that sucks.
Okay.
And then wounding here on 3s, 1, minus 2. So just
4 up. We're okay for
Fine.
the time being.
Okay. And then we have the Hawks.
Yeah.
So here's my predicament.
This hurts.
Yeah.
No matter what he points at here.
Yeah. I have the chance here to get a melee kill, which means I really want to shoot and kill. So I think the safer option would be to just eradicate like the gargoyles. And that gives me 4 points.
Yeah.
Probably because Baharath can just get a wound through on a Carnifex and then flip out. But I might not even kill that.
I'm not optimistic about my rolling, but
yeah.
I've got a chance.
But I do really want to kill those Zone Thropes. Zone Thropes have a 4-up in Von.
Yes, and 4 wounds.
4-up armor as well.
5 up armor.
Okay, so it's just 4 ups either way.
Yeah.
And then 5 wounds apiece.
4 wounds
4 wounds apiece.
4 wounds apiece.
At T5.
T5 though.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part.
Yeah, they are hefty without doom.
Yeah, so 15 wounds I think is too much for me to get through.
12 wounds. 12 wounds.
12 wounds, sorry.
4.
I think that Baharath isn't actually super likely to kill the Carnifex in combat anyway, because I think he's only -2. Oh, he's -3, but I have to wound on 5s.
You have an auto wound, don't you?
No, I used it for Fugan.
Yes, for Fugi. Okay.
So I don't really know if I actually want to do that. I think I might just put everything into the zones.
Yeah.
And just whittle them down.
And just buckets of dice.
Yeah.
Honestly, on a 4 up, I'm banking on 50-50s. That's never good.
Yeah.
So
I'll do that, and then I'll pay a CP for exploding 6s to hit. If I could kill the gargoyles and then kill the Carnifex, and that made a difference for primary, I might consider going over there, just so that I can wipe you off that point, and then you lose primary points as well. But the fact that you're going to score the same amount anyway, it doesn't really incentivize me to do that.
Fair enough.
So, hey, Paul, member for 10 months. Oh my God. Wow, we've been doing this a while. Cheers, Elder for the win.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Elder.
Okay, so
the Phoenix Lords. Yeah,
everything will be going into these warriors down here.
All right.
I don't have a upgrade in the squad, so everyone's just hitting on 3s.
Okay.
So I'll just do the leader, and then I'll just do the rest.
Okay.
3 sets of 3, right?
Yeah.
So no rerolls, but this one auto hits.
And explodes.
So essentially you have 1 wound already.
I can count them here
and then wounding here on 5s. So that's 3 wounds.
More.
Just from the leader alone, that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3. So, and then we just got to do this 3 times.
Okay.
So 3s. These all miss. Ouch.
And they auto wound, right?
And then I roll these, but you have 3 more wounds on top.
So we're at 6 now.
5s. 1 more.
7.
Here we go.
There's a lot of dice here, ladies and gentlemen.
All hit, and then 2 more auto wounds on top.
2 more, yeah. And then the
5.
And then 3, is it?
Yep.
So we're at 12 now. Holy crap.
Yep. And then the last one, I don't think I've rerolled a hit yet as well.
No,
so
you haven't.
1 reroll hit.
Yeah, so there's 4. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so 4 more. That one misses. And then wounding here on 5s. So that would be another 4.
Another 4. So that's 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So what am I looking at? 18, 20.
20.
Holy hell.
Well, if I needed 24 to be able to kill you effectively, right? We have no CP reroll. So if you fail 12, then I just get my points.
16.
Not bad. It's not terrible, you know.
Oh dear.
I also will then move my Hawks.
Here's a million. I need to roll 1 more dice after this. So I will take out all the failures because that's just dead models. So there's 1 dead guy, 2 dead guys. Oh, you're not going to kill them.
3 get dead guys?
So there's 1, and then I need to re-roll 1 extra, which is okay. So I take 2 dead guys, and 1 is down to 3 wounds remaining.
Yeah, it wasn't enough.
Oh, that's brutal.
Just not enough. I think because Baharath whiffed. If Baharath had got 2 wounds through, I would have killed them.
Yep, just 2.
Yeah,
that's still 140 points, plus 2 to cast, and plus 2 mortal wounds that you've removed.
It's still good.
It's a very...
It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so the last thing to do is Baharath will charge the Carnifex.
Yeah.
I'm going to auto make it in with my charge dice.
Cool.
So I'm just going to melee you to death.
Okay.
6 attack,
Oh!
hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
6 is to hit explode.
Okay.
But don't auto wound.
Okay.
So looking for 6s.
There's
so
a
all
six.
hit and an additional hit.
Oh god.
And then when you off 5s, it's -3, 2 damage.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
So 3 wounds.
Oh yeah.
And you don't get to fight back anyway.
No.
So
And 5 ups.
3
because I don't
5
get my
ups.
+1 in cover.
Yeah.
In melee.
No, but
No.
3 5 ups after because catalyst, and then 2
I need to
damage
make-
goes to 1.
Every single one of these.
Yeah.
Which I nearly do.
So close.
Wow. Does he blow up? That's the question. He does.
Ooh.
That's pretty interesting. I think it's one
Who
more
moves first, though?
Who moves?
Yeah, do I teleport first or do you explode first?
I explode first because that happens before the end of the movement. Or before.
Does it happen before the end of my attack?
When this model is destroyed, so yes, as soon as it's destroyed.
Yeah, but if it says at the exact same time step, then I get to choose because I'm the attacker. So when this model consolidates or makes a
So,
battle focus,
not yet.
which I think is after. So
Yeah.
I do take a mortal wound.
So you take your mortal.
Ow!
Woohoo.
That's not nice. I'm down
Spite.
I'm down to 5. All right, and then Bahar will fly back over here, right within 3 inches of these guys,
Cool.
and on 5 wounds. And now I'm screening everything from here all the way around to here.
Yeah.
So I'm looking pretty good. It's not bad. I killed the Carnifex, which is at least a kill.
Yeah.
If I'd killed the zones, it would have been a bonus 3 points, which would have been
is huge.
delicious.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Cool.
So I get 1 point for primary. I get 1 point for Kane. No point for Ass or Witch just yet.
Yeah. Those are all kind of end of game ones. that you
Yep.
can do. Yeah.
I now get a CP. You get your CP.
Yes.
And you get 8 points for primary because I'm now holding the same amount as you as well.
Yes.
Um,
And we both hold 2 or
and
more.
it's turn 2.
All right. So
Not terrible.
I am going to use an imperative this turn,
Okay.
and it's probably going to be Zone's Ropes, I think.
4 up invons?
Yeah, I really don't need, like, you don't have much mortal wound output, and
No.
definitely don't need the +1 cast because you have no denies.
Yep, and +1 deny.
Yeah. So-
Against nothing.
A 4-up invuln it is.
Have you ever seen an Eldar player taking a Bore the Witch?
Because now you have. All right, so +1 to hit from direct and guidance, reroll hit rolls of 1 from the Tyrant.
Yep.
Where are they going to go? Can only go on core, that's the thing. So the
Yes.
Carnifex being a big hit for that is gone.
Yep.
So I reckon I'm going to plonk them on the Tyrant Guard, I think.
I got rid of a lot of melee threat there, I think.
Yeah, you did.
Because
yeah,
now it's going to be like a...
Slow.
you get +1 to charge though, don't you?
I do.
Yeah,
I
so
do.
the Trigon Prime will need an 8, essentially,
Yeah.
if he comes down this turn into whatever he wants.
So he's just going to go there.
Yep,
So that you can't charge through the wall, you've got to get around to the corner.
nice.
It's not hard, but it's
Yep.
something.
Yeah,
my-
the Rippers as well, I've screened and I don't really care about. So I just didn't want them coming down this turn in my deployment zone for behind enemy lines points.
Yeah.
That would have been nasty.
Yeah.
And then the
Free
Lictor,
scoring.
I'm also not too scared about.
No, you should not be.
Yeah, it's the mortal wounds really that scare me.
Yeah, that's the goal, is that they cause problems.
Yeah.
Because that's my favorite thing to do, is cause problems.
While you do that, I'm going to roll my Strands of Fate and hope that I don't roll 3s again.
Okay.
No 3s! Okay, I rolled 1 3.
1 3 is good.
But the sad thing is, I got 2 saves and I got 2 advances. Because I rolled triple 1 in there, Lewis.
Interesting.
So 2 saves and 2 advances. No wounds, no hits. Ouch. And
not
no
good
charges.
for damage, but that is very good for staying alive.
Yeah,
So this unit is just going to fly 1 guy up there.
nice. To have four models.
Yes. So
Ugh.
Green Squad is going to start doing the secondary, doing the banners, raising banners.
Nice.
And then we're just going to taxi them out. So
Yeah, that's rough. I do have 3 models on it, but as long as he puts 4 there, I do not count.
Yeah. Actually, do I want that?
Yep. Why is there so many gargoyles over there? Why is there so many gargoyles?
It's mine. See, I've got an interesting predicament here where
Right.
there are swooping hawks.
Yes,
That's my predicament.
there are Swooping Hawks, and there are Avengers, and there's a lot of things.
I need to move him. No, I can't. No.
Yeah.
So we're actually not going to do that. We're just going to move into line of sight.
I feel as though this turn
And we're
you
not doing banners this turn.
probably will deal quite a bit of damage to me. I think a lot of my Wave Serpents are probably going to die.
Yeah.
But in my swing back, I think you're going to feel some real big pain. So we'll see how we go. What's happening? I would vote giving Malgan Ra a look out,
all
sir.
right,
He's such a
I'm
badass.
spending my 1 CP. We are going to catapult these guys. My 1 CP is going to be on the...
Tyrant Guard?
Yeah, the Tyrant Guard for their
Oh, no.
Auto 8 Advance from Kraken.
Yeah.
Kraken specific secondary.
Okay. Ouch.
Most of your shooting is kind of out the way, so I don't really care about shielding the Tyrant too much now.
Yep.
I just need to not do anything too crazy with them. I just need to play slow and that's fine. Because I might be able to get in a 7-inch charge there.
Oh, it's my Hawks.
Yes, which goes to 6 because of my +1.
Oh, I see.
I need to butcher them, I think.
Ugh.
As they are one of the units that are causing me many, many headaches at the moment.
Well, I mean, they only did, what, 9 wounds to you in that turn? It's not the worst.
No, it's not the worst, but it's also not the best.
Yeah.
So this Zone Thrope is just going to scoot all the way up behind cover there and out of line of sight, but
Cool.
within 18 inches of those Banshees. And
Oh.
then I'm going to advance the other Zone Thropes.
Within 18 of the Banshees. Who?
Yes. This dude here. Just there.
The Exocrine?
No, the Zone Thrope.
Oh.
Because I can neuroparasite through walls.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, forgot
So
about
what did I roll
that.
there? 2. So they're going...
Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want. Neuroparasite is so gross.
It's going to be very brutal. I'm hoping.
Ugh. I don't like it.
The zones are going to float there. I'll just move them like that so that I've got room for the Tyrant.
Yep.
And Tyrant, you're pretty much the last thing that needs to do anything interesting. So, with that being said, what the heck am I doing?
Exactly, yeah.
So, he's got the adrenal glands, so he's got the +1 move, which is awesome. I think I'm just going to swing him around. He's going to lose a bit of movement because I'm going around the corner, which is what it is. There's not much I can do about that.
What are we talking about in chat here, lads? Paul says, I wish I was a non-Craftworld specific sniper character. There used to be. You used to be able to take an Autarch with Mark of the Incomparable Hunter and a Reaper Launcher.
True.
But you can't anymore. Yeah.
And
I really
a Reaper
hope...
Launcher. The ultimate sniping
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, heck. It's really weird not having to move my zone, my neuro and stretch out. I can actually do a lot because there's no denies, so I can move the neuro up quite far.
Yeah.
Which is unique for me. I don't get to do that very often. All right, that is all my movement. Deep strikes.
Ugh.
Do I want
There's
to
a
do
lot
any?
going on.
Is the question. I don't have many places that I can drop that big boy
No.
because of these silly little bubbles. So 9 inches back is there. I think I might do that. Just make sure that is more than 9. Yeah.
Now you popped the 4-up inv on this turn.
I have popped the in one.
Okay.
So
That's nasty. So that's all synapse or monsters? Monsters get a 4-up?
Monsters is 4-up,
Yep.
and infantry or anything that isn't a monster is 5-ups.
Yeah. So the problem here now is that he's put his Trigon Prime right in the front, which I would love to melter with my dragons.
Yes.
But that's not going to happen, really, if he has a 4-up invulnerable save.
We're hoping.
Oh,
He's hoping.
yeah.
All right, and I'm leaving the rest of these homies in,
All the homies.
all the homies. So, heck
Heck.
is the real thing. All right, so psychic phase.
Yep.
This is where we get really interesting. We are within 12. So I can cast the reroll charge rolls on that or on the Wave Serpent.
Are you going to try and blow up this Wave Serpent? And
Potentially.
charge the Hawks?
Yes.
Okay, well there are dragons in this one.
Yes, I am aware, painfully. But I need to make 2 charges. I ideally want 1. I need 1 for behind enemy.
Yep.
So, how greedy do I get? Is the
Indeed.
question.
Yeah.
I think not at all. I think I just kill what needs to be killed and call it a day. So, I'm going to, with that in mind, from the Neurothrope,
Yep.
he's going to cast through Synaptic Link onto the Swooping Hawks.
Do you need line of sight?
No, I need Synaptic Link. Haha.
Yep.
He's going to cast
has the
the
3d6
Catalyst
cast
one,
as well?
which is, himself, I guess, yeah. I haven't needed to cast this game yet, so... I actually forgot that last turn, but it doesn't really matter. Needing a 6, getting an 8
Yep.
Because that goes up by 2. So the
Hawks have the reroll charge?
Yes, reroll charges against them.
Yep.
All right, he's got 1 more power. I think Catalyst for sure. Where, I think on the Trigon Prime, make him as irritating as possible to deal with. So, Trigon Prime is primed.
Okay, so he's got a 5 up feel no pain.
He has a 5 up feel no pain.
All
right.
Not what I want.
Tyrant.
Yeah.
Onslaught. Onto the Tyrant Guard. Gets it.
Damn.
Cool.
That's pain.
And he'll do the first smite. Why not? 7.
Cool.
So it goes off.
Yeah,
This will be into the
D3
Serpent.
into my Serpent.
1.
It's down to 12 left.
Okay. All right, this guy here, he's only got 1 target. So Neuroparasite onto them. Needing a 7, which is a 6 on the dice. Doesn't go up.
That's your only CP if you want to reroll.
I'm not going to No, should be out of CP, I think.
Did you spend one?
Yeah,
You gained one this turn.
I gained 1 and then immediately spent it on auto advance.
Auto advance.
So I should be on 0.
Ah, that's very handy.
Yes.
Oh, imagine if you failed the advance
The
as well. That would
onslaught,
have been
if
so
I failed
good.
onslaught, that would have been very, very depressing.
Okay, I'll definitely take that. Banshee's Living is great.
Cool. And then the last thing is just going to be the Mega Smite, I think, from the Brain Bug.
What is the cast value of Neuro? Is it 6 or 7?
7.
Okay.
7, warp charge 7, but
Damn.
+1.
So you would have failed anyway, even if I didn't kill the other 2?
Yes.
If it was a 6, you would have passed if I didn't shoot them.
Yes.
That would have been big brain
That would have
plays.
been perfect, yes. What's that? 9, 10. So not a big smite.
Into that Serpent?
Into the Serpent, yeah. 3, so 6 damage because there's 3 Zoanthropes in that unit.
Oh, okay, down to 6 left.
There we go. All right, halving it. I'm pretty happy with that.
Woo.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, combat, I think, or shooting.
Yep.
Physical damage is what I mean. The
damage.
Biovores actually have a target now.
Yep.
We have a couple, but I think they're just all going to plink into that
Wave Serpent.
Yeah, into the Wave Serpent. So they're each a unit. So we're going to do them one at a time.
Yep.
Yeah, starting with
shots.
just the left and going. So 1 shot, hitting on a 5, it hits.
Nice.
Mortal wound.
Okay, I just take a wound.
The next one, 1 shot. This is not going to be very successful, I feel. Misses, and then same guy. This is going to be
3 shots.
Oh no, there we go. And 2 hits, 2 more mortals.
Down to 3 left.
Okay.
Ouch.
Good job, bios.
If I explode there on my Phoenix Lords, that's going to be
that'll be brutal.
very, very painful.
You will
This
take
is the problem with taking
out
steps.
with you is the problem. Yeah.
Phoenix Lords.
So, do I have range to that lone banshee in the back? No, I don't. So it's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, these Termagants.
Yeah.
I thought they were Hormagants.
No, I've just got them aggressive. They've got the guns.
Yeah.
I just don't like the look of the flesh borers on the normal gaunts. They look too chunky. I don't know. Devourers look right because they're meant to be heavy, but I don't know.
Are these into the Serpent?
Into the Serpent.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing I can shoot. So 1 hits.
Cool.
And doesn't wound.
Nice. Cool. I'll take it.
Exo has 2 targets, which is a serpent or a serpent with different flavor.
Yep.
So, what do I want to do? You know what? I'm actually going to fire the Trigon Prime. So,
Okay.
he's going to fire his bioelectric, bioelectric static pulse with containment spines. So he's hitting on 4s with full hit rerolls because of heightened senses.
Yeah. Where are you
And I'm
going into?
fire into the wounded one.
The Wave Serpent.
Yeah, into the crippled serpent.
This is probably a smart idea.
So I'll take out the successes because there's 3, and then re-roll all of these from heightened
Great.
senses. That is miles
Infinitely better,
That is just not even comparable.
Right. These all
Fives.
auto wound? Oh,
No.
it's
So
vehicles.
your hive is toxin sacks upgrade.
Ah.
So it's a melee thing.
Okay, so 3.
So 3.
And these are AP?
-1 to my knowledge. They used to be. So 3.
4.
Let me
Okay.
have a look.
Fail 1. These are 1 damage though.
They are only 1 damage.
Oh,
they're -2.
Okay, so I failed 2 there. Just to keep him alive, because I think that you'll have to shoot me with something else, and the only things that you have left to shoot
Is an
are
Exo and a Tyrant.
an Exo and a
And
Tyrant,
some gargoyles.
and some gargoyles. I'll use a save roll. I don't want to, but I will,
Okay, because keeping that
because
alive.
I don't want
Really sucks.
you shooting my Phoenix Lords.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, all of these are
Mr.
They are.
Warsmith.
So all of those gargoyles are going to fire. There is
Mr. Warsmith
9
has been
because
here
you
for
killed one.
9 months as well.
Woohoo!
Wow.
What a man.
We're getting all the milestones today.
That's 2 gargoyles
Yeah.
have hit and 1 wound into the serpent.
Oh no, AP1, so it's a
AP1.
4!
Ooh! He does it.
I have to CP that.
Flesh borer.
You have another unit of Goyles there, don't you?
I have another unit, and this is a bigger unit by 1, but it's still bigger.
If I use my CP reroll here, then yeah, but the Shard Gullet, it's going to be so brutal.
Yeah, it's me, the inconvenience. That's...
This is so brutal. I'm going to CP it. Please!
Oh!
Yes.
Okay,
Thank goodness.
the other unit of grills now has to do the same thing. So I don't get...
Please, Grills, don't kill me.
I don't get plink damage into the to the little guys. That's a fair amount of hits. That's
Yeah.
a good amount of hits.
5s.
And yeah, 5s to wound.
1.
Oh,
No CP.
We love to stretch it out, don't we?
Auto pass it. Not risking it. I'd rather risk the 4-ups on my own self.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
in that
you
case,
can
it's just
shoot
the
my...
Exo. I think the Exo is going to fire into it then.
Yeah, just to kill it for sure. Because
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
more wounds on a 2-up.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I'll roll the mortals first. It goes off. There we go.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
So, do I explode? Please.
I know we
don't roll
shouldn't do it in
6.
that order, but it saves a lot of rolling.
Woo! Thank goodness. And then the last thing you have to shoot is the Tyrant.
Got it. Now, what do I actually
that is
want
fine.
to do? Because there's a few options here that do me pretty good.
Yeah.
What is 9? So the maximum that you can get out of range of a charge with the what's it called, with the fire dragons, because you pop them out 3.
Yeah, I can be miles
wholly
away.
within 3 though, isn't it?
Yeah, but the distance of my wave serpent is also included in the sense that you have to be on the other side.
Yeah. So let's have a look.
It'd be miles away.
Yeah, it just needs to
3
be
inches
more than 12 is the thing.
I mean, even if I was here, 12 is, you know.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So
miles
it's
away.
not even on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it worth it then shooting that and killing it? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe I just start trying to kill things like Fugan and whatnot.
How double dare you?
Oh, it is a shame missing those extra gargoyles, because it is a lot of ping damage that I can't get into something like Azraman, who has a 3-up invuln.
Yep.
3 shots into a 4-up invuln though, either way, is pretty brutal.
These do have 5-up invulns. I have no CP and no...
I also win them on
nothing
4s, not 3s, because you've got the transhuman from the serpent. What's it called? Serpent shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think Tyrant. Let's put him into Fugan.
No!
Yeah.
What's the strength of the Shard Gullet? 9?
12.
12. Okay, so it's 2s.
He doesn't have a transhuman.
No.
Oh. Okay. I thought everything else shooting at he has transhuman.
No.
So shooting into Fugan, hitting on 2s. All hits.
Yeah.
Winning on 2s apparently.
Oh!
Cool.
4-up invuln, he can do
All
it!
right. So he's
I have
taking his
no
turn.
reroll, so I just take 3 damage.
Yeah, it's not fine at least.
I nearly survived
Damn.
that. That would have
Wow,
been really handy.
that sucked. That was really bad
terrible.
rolling for me. Okay.
This is not what I want, because now the Tyrant guy can charge him.
Yeah, combat.
No.
Well, how many wins is he?
He's 3 left. Everything's
There are
phase
only
cap.
6?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
he's
only 2
killable.
phases, yeah. Fugan, in my opinion, absolutely should have 7. He should be the only one.
As the tough one, you would have thought.
Definitely.
I thought they all had 7.
No.
I thought there were 3 phases
No.
to kill.
No.
Ah,
Yeah.
that is,
This is brutal for me.
really
Because
interesting.
now you can charge me. And,
All right. Well, do you have CP for Overwatch? You do.
I do.
It doesn't really matter.
No, I can't auto hit or anything.
So I might try something dodgy in that case. So I can declare the charge. I just need an
You
11.
within 12 of him?
Yeah,
With the Hive Tyrant?
should be. Oh no,
No.
slightly out. Bummer. Ah! I think he was in 12 of the Wave Serpent actually.
Faux show.
I could absolutely ping 3 wins off with just like a bunch of dice.
Yep.
Just get lucky.
You could.
All right. Well, there's one charge that's absolutely happening, which is those gargoyles into Fugan and Azraman.
Okay.
So we're going to roll that, see if I get it. 4
Ooh.
inches goes to 5 because of my trait.
Oh yeah, and you're within 6 for sure.
Yeah, so let's just measure that. I am. Barely though, by the way.
Okay.
That literally gets me to half an inch.
Yep.
So I don't have any wiggle room. Which is fine because we've got 2.5 inch engagement range. So
Yep.
that's not a problem.
Nice.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh,
'cause
no.
These tiny bases, I just can't get anywhere.
It's not going well.
So, can I make it 9 inches is to about there?
Yeah.
So 10.
Are you trying to make it to this one?
Can I make it to both is my question.
Well, this one is about 9 away, and this one is about same 9 away, and you could fit right there and charge both. Yeah, with the Trigon Prime right here.
Yeah, I might do that.
Okay.
Because tying up 2 is better than nothing.
Exactly.
And
You
it's
need
the
an
same
8,
charge
right?
distance.
Yeah.
Yes, because of +1. So he gets it just barely. See, this is why I always go for that +1.
Ooh.
Wow, that was lucky.
And he's in right there. Like that.
Do I meme it and charge his own throat through the wall? It's really funny, but I don't think I want to. The gargoyles, not gargoyles, termagants. They're at, what's that? Can you read that?
You are...
I will make a charge. I'll declare the
You're
charge.
within 10, so you need a 9, which becomes an 8.
No. Just barely.
Ouchies.
Interesting.
That was to Jane's Eye and the Serpent.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's just those guard now. I actually really do like the idea of killing Fugan, but question is...
Then my Hawks live.
Yeah, and those Hawks deal just monstrous amounts of damage. And I get to tap the Dire Avengers too, because they don't get to shoot in melee, do they? No. All right, I'm definitely going into that case into the
Into the Hawks.
So
you do need
can
like a
they
6,
make
right?
it?
You
They
need
get
an
it. A 9 goes to a 10.
Yeah, they're in.
All right, and I had the reroll on that one just in case.
Oh no.
All right, that is excellent.
Well, at the very least, I think Fugan and Azurman will survive.
I think they're fine.
Yeah. Which is fine. And they might be able to kill enough to get rid of the whole squad. So we'll see how we go.
Yeah. Do you have any fights first or the ability to do so?
No, I don't.
No, so it doesn't really matter where I start?
Nope. I can interrupt, but I assume you'll start with the Tyrant Guard, because I don't want to interrupt with Wave Serpents and into Gargoyles.
Yeah, I
don't really care about that. So
yeah.
All right.
Guard.
Tyrant
Everything into...
they're not -1 to hit, are they?
No, they're not. They're +1 at the moment.
They're +1.
So they're hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
They have Rending Claws.
They have the Bone Swords too, which is probably... Oh, actually, good point. Do I need the Bone Sword?
Bone Swords are AP 2 for 2?
Yeah.
And Rending Claws are AP...
4 for 1, but you're only 1 wound models.
Right.
I don't often need to use the Rending Claws.
AP 2 is actually better because I have 5 up Feel No Pain. And I have a 5 up in
damage too.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So you definitely attack with the Bone Swords.
Yeah.
And that means you would have got 3s.
The Rending Claws push me to strength 6, so I'm winning you on 2s.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it could be pretty good. Yeah. So you're hitting on 2s. And then how many attacks each?
4, so 12.
Ugh. Yeah, I think I might CP this and see how we go.
For the -1 to hit?
For the -1 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, what do I do? So what's their stat line? They're T3.
Yeah, T3, 4 up, 5 up. So it's just going to be 5 ups either way.
5 up in one, right?
And then 5 up Feel No Pain, yeah.
Okay.
So you're either wounding me on 2s, and then
you're having
I get 5
2
Feel No
5
Pain.
ups each time,
Yeah.
or it's 5s and 5s.
5s, and then double 5s, so you're wounding me on 3s.
Yeah. Far out. That's actually pretty brutal. Oh yeah, no, I can't afford adrenal glands anymore.
Oh, and where you finish, I can interrupt with, I can heroically intervene with Baharath, can't I?
I've
You wanna
piled
be
them
outside?
in.
Oh,
I've
you
just
piled
piled
them
them
in?
in so
Okay.
that I didn't need to bother doing that.
Cool,
moving around a bunch.
Yeah.
Because no, I'm not giving you
That's
free
fine.
combat. Okay.
It not only is it free combat, it's free movement.
Yeah,
Because I can fly across the board. In fact, if you made that mistake there, I could fly all the way over here and then just move and charge whatever. Like I could kill Biovores, sit and cover.
We're not doing that today, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right. So they're just going to put everything into the Hawks, and we're going to use the Bone Swords. I think I want the 5s and double fives.
Yeah.
It's probably
Pretty good idea.
stronger. I'm hoping. We'll see. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Oh no.
Wow, that was lucky.
-1.
So it
it made
saves
a difference for 1.
Okay.
And then 3s to win now.
Yeah, so I'm going to be very curious to see what was worth it here, like how many 2s. Only 1 2.
Okay, not so
And the
bad.
rest were all 1s, so it doesn't matter.
So 7.
3, 6, 7, yes.
7 5-ups and then double 5s.
Yeah.
So 5s. Oh, pretty good. So
Damn,
3.
that's very good.
And then I'll just roll these 5-ups and reroll successes. So 3 die.
Okay,
Cool.
sweet.
Not too bad. I'll happily take that.
Alrighty.
And I'll remove from this end.
Cool.
Because I don't think that you can fit a base through.
No, I can't.
So I'm just going to take them out of combat.
Alright, my gargoyles, they're all just going to flood in now. And we're going to attempt to kill Fugan.
Yes. Now, both Fugan and Azurman were on the edge of the point.
Yes,
so they should be on the point.
They
as
still
well.
are there. I think it's just that Azurman fell off.
Right.
He got knocked or something.
Yep, cool.
But he is on there. So 10 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Which one are you attacking? Fugan?
Fugan, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And
Winning on 5s.
winning on 5s, yeah.
Oh, I could die!
Woo!
2s.
No, 3s. There you go.
Extra AP?
Kraken.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. Okay, so take a win. Down to 2.
There we go.
That was a lot more risky than I thought.
Yeah. Woo! My little talons and stuff.
All right.
Alright, so the last one is the Trigon, and that's it. I think.
Trigon Prime, yeah.
Yeah, so 12
Which
attacks.
one do you want to go into?
Probably just maybe into the empty one. No, there's stuff in there, so ones, they blow up. So I'm going to pop them into the one with the...
that makes sense.
Yeah, with full cargo, full payload.
Yep.
So, hitting on 3s with
Okay.
full rerolls.
Oh, yeah, heightened senses.
Yep.
I don't have transhuman in combat either, and he's strength 8 from adrenal glands,
Yes.
so 3s to wound.
Yes.
And these are AP 3 normally?
Yes.
Now
so
AP 4. Yeah,
So
2 damage each.
That's, yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
14.
14 exactly.
Woo!
Do I explode? No.
No, that's good.
No, don't want to lose dragons.
Oh, this is what I just want, like,
Please don't roll 1.
2 1s here would be brilliant.
Woo!
That's really rough for me.
Okay, so that's fine. There is a juicy Hive Tyrant over there,
Yes.
which I think I'm going to go hunt now.
Okay.
Because the Hive Tyrant will get rid of all your imperatives.
Yes.
And also, he's going to have a 4-up invuln this turn anyway.
Regardless.
And this thing has Catalyst.
Yes.
So there's no point in being over here. I might as well just go and try and kill the silly, silly Hive Tyrant.
Fair enough. Okay. That
I
is
will-
all of my combats.
I'll be over here so that you have to pile towards that Wave Serpent.
Yes. Fair enough.
Right. So, yes.
Well, I'm already in combat with the waves.
Yeah.
I can't move out or
Oh,
anything.
and I will leave just 1 dragon on the objective.
Fair enough.
Because I may as well, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so now I get to punch back. Let's pile in these Avengers.
Avengers, avenge.
Avengers, assemble. Yeah.
Oh,
Try and get rid of some 2+ save Tyrant Guard.
Yeah.
Don't think it's going to happen.
Well, my rolling has been pretty not great.
Yeah. Okay. So I have 10 of them there.
Yeah.
And they're 2 attacks each. Leader has 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Buckets and buckets of dice.
7, 8, 9.
10, 11.
Wait, hold on. Maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a leader.
There we go.
Hitting here on 3s.
Yep.
Not too bad.
It's pretty good.
I get a reroll a hit.
Ah, Belton.
Belton.
Belton. Stormwind.
5s.
Yes.
Are they T6
T6
actually?
I am T6.
So 6s.
Sixes. Oh my
There you
god. You're not even strength
5.
5.
5 6s.
Okay.
Here we go.
So, and no AP.
No AP.
Still take 2 wounds.
I took 2 wounds.
So there's
off.
1 on 2 wounds somewhere.
There we go.
God damn.
And then into the grills. So
Okay.
we'll hit first with, I think, Fugan.
Yep.
Because I don't think I can kill them all with Fugan. Whereas Azurman might be able to. So 6 attacks. Interestingly, Fugan, the only, he's one of the only
His
abilities.
buff.
When you kill him, if I've lost any wounds, I add 1 to my strength and attacks.
Yeah.
So I get 7 attacks.
Woohoo!
Not bad.
I think he's already strength 7. So he's strength 8 now or something.
Yeah, he is now strength... No, he's strength 5 before.
Ah!
So now he's strength 6. So
Okay.
I'm winning on 2s.
Alright.
So 2s
Yeah.
and 2s to kill.
Okay. Well, I get an invuln this turn.
True.
6 is it?
6 invulns.
6 5-ups.
Chop, chop, chop.
Perfectly average, so 4 die.
Cool.
And obviously...
And then I think Azurman, can he be taken out of combat? Oh, actually, if you take me out of combat, then I can move, hey.
Yes, so that's
probably
not
don't want
happening. No.
Yeah. All right. Well, he will pile in and smock as well.
I'll just move them back to where they should be, which is like on the objective.
He also gets 6 attacks. Really what I want, though, is 6s to wound. Because Azurman has the Sword of Azur. And 6s to wound are D3 mortal wounds.
Interesting. Yeah, that's ouch.
Please, Azurman, clear the horde. 2s. Okay, that's not a good start.
Okay.
If
It
I
could
just
all
roll
come back
3
right
sixes
here.
No sixes, so 3 saves. Do I want a CP one? I think I need 2 CP in the next turn because I want to fall back and shoot, and I also want to use something for hawks. So I'll leave that. 3 can live. Oh, 3 5-ups?
No, 3 die.
Cool. So there's 2 remaining.
Yes.
Or 3 remaining.
3 remaining. So, yeah, 3 remaining. Should be 7.
And this is the 10-man unit. The other one's over there.
Yes. So
Okay.
I have to kill those 2 because synapse.
Yes.
And lock you in combat.
Lock me in combat.
There we go.
Ouch. All right.
They did it.
I will totally pile and consolidate though.
Yep.
Fugan could have gone. There was a guy blocking, so he could
Yeah.
go here. Azuma will go here.
Cool.
Around the unit to this guy. Very nice. All right. And yeah, that's it.
Alrighty.
So any morale to be had?
No, you didn't kill the Tyrant Guard. The Swooping Hawks aren't in combat now.
The Hawks dropped 3, but I will actually leave one just there. That was my bad.
Yeah.
Within 6 of
Baharov.
Baharov.
They're not. Right.
So now they're leadership 10 and they can't run, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't think anything else. Oh, I get to hit back with my Wave Serpent.
Oh, true.
How could I forget?
Hoorah!
6s!
1 hit.
Rerolling a hit.
Oh, actually.
2 hits.
They miss. The
What?
6s always hit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. Yeah.
Because -1 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 is always hit.
Yeah.
5s! 1 wound!
Okay.
3 up armor.
Yeah,
5
right.
up 5 up pain?
Catalyst?
Yeah!
Oh, for goodness sake, you're going to have a baby put dice
Boom.
on there. I'm
you go.
fairly certain they're 12 wounds, so I'll just pop that up there for the time being.
Very good.
And I will check this out.
Okay. So, unfortunately, I don't hold that objective, but it wouldn't have mattered either way because I'm still
14,
holding
never
2.
mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a 6 here and then an extra one.
Yes.
Yeah, so in your turn, you've killed 2 Wave Serpents, so you get 2 more for Primary.
Yeah.
And then going into my turn, you gain a CP. You got banners that turn for 3.
Yes.
And you've raised a banner.
I haven't raised a banner.
Oh, you haven't raised
Decided
a banner.
against it.
Okay, cool. Assassinate nothing yet, and behind, nothing in my zone yet.
Something in your zone.
Oh, Tyrant Guard.
Yeah.
And here as well.
Yes. Is he?
Yeah, he is. So you get 4 points.
Woo!
Oh,
That second charge was pretty brutal.
nothing in my zone yet. What am I talking about? 4 points. Ouch.
I'm in your walls.
He's in the walls. Yeah.
Cool.
What synapse units are within range of the gargoyles to get the invon? Imperative range is only 6.
Imperative range is... No, you're right. Synapse is 6. Imperative range is 12. Imperative range is synaptic link.
Isn't synapse range 12?
No.
Synapse is 12 and imperative 6, isn't
No,
it?
I think they flipped it.
Ooh, that
Let
could
me
mean that
check.
they're dead.
They could be running is what it is.
Yeah, because I mean, he killed 6 on his own, and Azuman killed. Oh no, he only wounded 3 times.
Yeah.
So there's 1 left because you made 2 invons, unless I reroll the wound.
Yes, correct. Let me have a look.
Yes, I could reroll a wound there to wound on 2s. Or actually, it'd be 3s with Azuman, right? Because he's also strength 6, so 2s to wound. So if I reroll a wound and get a 2.
Oh shit, it is 6.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I think I might, in that case, reroll a
it.
wound.
Yeah, fair
'Cause
enough.
on a 2, I just kill you.
Yeah.
2! There we go.
Okay.
So they're all dead.
Ooh, crap.
Yeah, now I can move. Thank you, chat.
I've been misplaying that the whole time.
The phone call is coming from inside the deployment zone. Yeah, exactly. Like, excuse me 1 second.
Hello.
Paging,
Yeah.
Lewis, hello?
Yeah. Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Yeah. Very good. Okay, that's great.
All right.
But it does mean I'm down to now 1 CP going into my turn.
Yes.
Which is perfect because really I just want it for fall back and shoot with the Avengers so that the Avengers can then fall back and shoot those Tyrant Guard
Yeah, fair.
and say goodbye.
Yeah, buckets of dice.
Buckets of dice.
That's it. And they're all shuriken too. So
They're all
This
shuriken.
is really nasty.
Yeah, and then I think Baharath can probably charge into them if I really wanted to. Yeah, so now it's really where do I want to go to clear the most amount of units? I need to get rid of all the Smitey Smites, and I think I can do that. I can probably flame down and melter the Tyrant, and Azulman can charge into the Zone Thropes, I think. And if we kill the Zone Thropes, the Tyrant, and this one lone guy here, and maybe just leave the Neuro, then who's your support character? There'll be a whole lot less mortals.
Yeah.
And I can probably charge into the Exocrine. Is his gun blast?
Yeah.
So if I charge him, he can't do anything.
Yeah, it's a very stupid change to his gun.
Yeah, so I think that's probably what I want to do. And then the Wave 7 can't shoot anyway, so I might just literally fall him back and just leave him somewhere so that the Rippers find it harder to get into my zone.
Yeah.
And leave it at that.
Okay.
Let's do some moves. I do have 2 advanced rolls. I think I'm going to use... I could use 1 for the dragons, but I want them... Their range essentially 9 because of auto wounding, and then 7-inch move. So 9 plus 7 is 16.
Yeah.
So they're basically going to be within range of anything anyway, even if I roll on 1-inch advance. So I don't really think I'm going to need that. But the Banshees will definitely need it. And I think I'm going to use it on Jane just to get her further up the board.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
Banshees, can they advance and charge?
They can.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
It was
And they can
them or
advance and shoot
Scorpions. One of
pistols
the
as
two
well.
did that.
So use the
really?
2. Yeah.
Okay.
Advance, because battle focus is you can advance and shoot any weapon that isn't heavy.
Yeah.
Which is why Reapers is kind of struggling, because they have heavy. So they suffer the penalties and no battle focus.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 8 plus their 6-inch advance is 14. So you're going to go all the way up to here.
Yeah.
Hello.
Greetings.
They're just going to follow this little line over here. The Wave 7 will fall back. Jane will move her 14 as well.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go all the way around over to this way. I don't have any charges, so I just want to make it as small as possible.
Yep.
The Exocrine could overwatch me if I wasn't a Banshee.
Yeah. And even then, I probably wouldn't, because...
Well, if you hit me once on a 2-up, you could deal D through mortal wounds, and that could phase cap me.
That is true.
So I think it's actually quite good that you can't do that. And then the Wave 7 will just fall back over here.
Cool.
We'll just hold this point. I don't really have anything else to hold the point over here, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, I have no idea how I'm going to get rid of this guy. I think he's just going to run rampant, to be honest, because there's not much else I can do. So Zulman's going to move his 7 up.
Slay the Warlord.
Yeah, and we'll just try and get some kills somewhere, either Gargoyles or this guy.
Yeah.
Fugan will also move his 7 up. Great drink. Yep, there we go. I will pay my 1 CP for the Dire Avengers to fall back and shoot.
Okay.
So I'm out of command points entirely, which is pretty bad for charges.
It could be.
But I think I really need the extra guns.
Just believe.
Yeah. They are obsec as well, so I might just put them on this point just so that this Trigon Prime doesn't take it from me.
Yeah.
Because he can melee me to death, but I don't know if he can get through all of them. He does have 12 attacks though, which is pretty brutal. And the Exocrine should be tied up, so I won't have to deal with a lot of shooting coming in. And we'll see how we go. And then I think that the Hawks are going to trade spots now. It's time for them to vacate and move to the other side of the board. And just go somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
And I think that Baharath wants to move here. And we'll just sit 2 away, or something like that. This guy's actually wounded. So we might actually just sit... Oh, I could melee all of them, though. We'll sit here, because then I can...
Is Baharath too flat?
He is too flat, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's pretty good. I'll sit him right here, because then I can charge them, and even if I shoot and kill them all, I can shoot down the board to try and move him later on.
Cool.
Because the worst thing you can do with Baharath is you set him up to charge something and then you shoot it and it dies and then you're stuck in the open. You're like,
where now? Where go?
Yeah. Dragons are going to move up and then the Hawks are going to move out, and I will actually have to move them this turn.
Cool.
Because otherwise, yeah. Yeah, we'll see how we go. I think these guys are going to move up 7. 9 inches is within range here.
Kippy's saying that brother's good to tune in. Getting my Grey Knights ready for a tournament today. That sounds exciting.
Oh, Grey Knights.
Big tournament? Local tournament? What are we talking? Something interesting. Grey Knights are doing pretty good at the moment. They've come out of AOC very average. They didn't get too many massive points drops or any big swings and changes.
They just got a new box set.
Well, that box set's technically been around for a while.
Yeah?
Yeah, because that came out, I think it was half of something, what was it? Oh, there was the Thousand Suns vs Grey Knights box, I think is what it was.
Right.
So, yeah. But they're looking very good. They're looking quite strong now.
Very cool.
Abilities to teleport around behind enemy counting as 3 now, and they can start that turn 1 from teleporting up the board. All sorts of things. Very interesting army now.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm keen. I like it. Oh, and the hawks. That's what I was doing. Hawks. Yeah, what do they really want to see? Hey, I think they're just going to see it right here. And then I can see everything.
Cool.
I don't need choices. I might get them to shoot, maybe if Jane Zar doesn't...
Hexfire, that's the one, yes.
Yeah, Hexfire. Yes. If Jane Zar can't kill that zone thrope with her shooting weapons, and maybe something like Azurman can't do it, then the Hawks will finish off that one zone thrope.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll just flamer him with the
auto hit and wound.
Yeah, I might put that guy over there within 9 so that he's auto hitting and wounding.
Cool.
And then everyone's within range of each other.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah, something like that.
Sweet.
Yeah. I think I have contingency everywhere. Really what I want though is a melee kill and a shooting kill, hey?
Yes, for your secondary.
Melee kills should be pretty easy here with the Banshees into
you would
into the Gauls.
absolutely hope so.
Yep. And then the shooting kill, I have options everywhere, so I should be fine. Okay. So let's move on to some shoost, shall we?
Yeah.
We're going to do Jane Zar's Silent Death, is what it's called.
That's
into...
Thinger, is it?
Yeah.
Shuriken.
What's massive now.
Yeah,
on
true.
this model, it's a tiny little disc, and she goes, bing! Yeah, it's huge in the artwork and in the new model. Yeah, so it is 6 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s is going to the zone throat that's on 1 wound.
Cool.
3 wounds, sorry.
Yeah.
Assault 6.
Gosh.
2s.
Cool.
Strength 6, so 3 wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, God. There you go. 5 of them. Minus 3, but one damage.
He dies, doesn't matter what damage.
Cool. There we go.
All right.
That's great.
That was rubbish rolling.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Okay, and then I think the next thing I want to do, I have no CP, so I can't do like charges, I can't do exploding hit rolls or anything like that, which is really savage, is I think I'm going to do the dragons. We're going to do the flamer and 1 guy who couldn't make it into the Trigon Prime, and then 8 guys into the...
Are they auto-wounding?
They are auto-wounding.
Okay, so there's no point in transhuman?
No,
okay.
Not at all. So 8 shots into...
Friggin' brutal.
8 shots into the
Tyrant. Okay.
Hitting here on 3s. Rerolling a hit.
All right.
Okay, not great.
Okay.
I'll reroll a hit though.
Yeah, that's
4
wounds.
Not good at all.
Doesn't need to roll anything.
Should have had like 6.
So, I'm probably going to be spending my CP on a reroll here.
Yeah, 4 ups.
Yeah.
No,
yep, I will be.
Bad.
So, reroll.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wow.
Woo! Woo! Yep.
Ah, you'd think that
huge.
You'd think that like 240 points of fire dragons might even do 1 damage.
Kill 215 points of Tyrant.
That hurts. He should have at least taken like 8 wounds or something.
Christ, you don't ignore inputs.
Yeah, and then 1 into him.
Okay.
That's a 4 up.
I can't reroll this. Ouch.
So D6 plus 2.
God damn.
That's 7 damage.
7
damage.
Brutal.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 5 ups. He makes 2, so he takes 5.
So he's down...
So 1 and then 4 off of that. He's on 8 wounds remaining.
8 wounds remaining, huh?
Oh,
cool.
God.
And then the flamer, you just take 5 automatic wounds.
Into
the Trigon Prime.
He'll be out of 9 from him, won't he? Because he was barely
within
9 of the zone?
No, 9 of him and him. Because he's behind the rest of the squad.
Okay. How many was it?
Oh yeah, easily within 9. 5.
5. Into the Trigon Prime?
Yeah. Minus 1.
2.
I think.
2 fail. I'm assuming minus something.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 3s there, so if there's any minus, it does it. And then 5 ups, I make
Take 1 more. So he's on 7 left.
I think that just barely brackets him.
Cool. Then we'll shoot all the pistols from the Banshees into him. So this will be 9 pistols. 9 pistols. Hitting here on 3s.
No, he's still on top bracket, so 1 wound here is all you need.
Okay, winning here on 5.
Okay.
Nothing.
Wow.
Ouch. Okay. Right.
Sweet.
Now, let's do some other shooting.
Something.
Yeah. So I think that the Avengers are probably best going to the Tyrant Guard from all the AP.
Fair.
So I'll just unload everything I can into those poor little Tyrant Guard over there.
Okay.
Dear. One of them's taken 2 wounds, so they have 3 wounds each?
They're 4 wounds each.
4 wounds each.
They are hefty.
Right.
Failed
so,
2 ups.
Yeah. So there's 10 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to have to be the way it is. 1, 2,
Hunks of meat.
3, 4, 5. This is half.
Cool.
Hitting here on 3s.
Oh! Well, if you roll like that, I stand a
Re-rolling?
chance.
And then I'll just do the additional 3 from the leader in this volley.
Yep, no worries.
Okay.
Because they're all the same gun.
Yep, and then 5 to wound.
Yes, T6.
So minus 4,
Yep.
minus 2.
All right, I'll do the -4s first.
Yep.
Makes 1,
Okay,
shockingly. So
yep.
he's on 1 wound, and then 2 -2s, which is okay. Shocking.
Wow.
Well,
This is not going well.
oh crap. Turns out we
Damn.
both suck at rolling dice. Oh my god.
Come on, Tyranids, you gotta pull something out. Fives. Okay, there we go. That's
So what's
minus
this?
4.
This is the other half, is
Yeah,
it?
the other half, yeah.
Yeah.
So minus 2 and minus 4.
All right, I'll do the -4s until that guy dies. So he dies.
Yep.
So 2 more -2s, or -4s, sorry. So 1's on 2 remaining.
Okay.
And then 2, 4, 5 at -2. So 1's on 2 remaining. I
got him.
He dies, and the 1 is left on 3 wounds.
1's left on 3 wounds.
There we go.
Ugh.
Yes.
I don't like that at all.
I don't even know who to kill here. I guess these guys leave the dude and...
Cool. I think Fugin's gonna fire into the Hive Tyrant. Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Fair enough.
Hitting on a 2.
He hits.
And no wound rerolls.
No
or anything.
auto wounds
Winning
or-
on 3.
Okay. Okay.
Wounds.
4 up. We're okay.
You
That
CP'd the first one. If you'd CP'd,
is
I
huge.
would have been D6 plus 4 damage.
I know.
Fugan, you fail me every time.
I don't think that was Fugan's fault. That was my fault. I
Yeah.
rolled too good. I'm just, too
Shot.
too
Okay.
strong.
Right, so I have Hawks and I have Baharath and Azurman.
Yes.
Right. So I think Azurman can get through that one Tyrant Guard. I hope. I want to charge target for him anyway.
Cool.
So, and then I have Azurman. There's nothing really that can kill this silly Trigon Prime.
Yeah.
He's not degraded yet though, is he?
Yeah, he is literally
Really borderline?
6+ or 7+.
Yeah.
Is top bracket.
Right, so I might shoot him with Azurman.
Because you get a single wound, he's crippled.
Actually, I might shoot him with the Hawks. Because I've got a shoot and kill. Everything else I don't really fear for.
/ think you can kill.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I might
fair
shoot him.
Okay.
Because he's got a 3-up save, right?
Yeah.
Right,
3 up armor, that's it.
yeah.
And he has no pluses to that, no -1 damage, nothing interesting.
I might just shoot.
He is technically
Yeah.
the fleshiest target on the board, aside from gargoyles.
Yeah, I'll shoot him with the Hawks.
Okay.
Let's see how we go. So
I don't
1,
like that.
2, 3.5. I just do this twice with 7
Okay.
remaining. No leader, so hitting on 3s.
This is
hit,
auto wound, right? So
There
how
we
many
go.
am I looking at there? 4?
4 so far.
I'll pop them up there.
And then winning here on 5s. That's another 1, 2, 3.
Is it strength 3?
Strength 4.
Strength 4. So another 3, is it?
Yep.
There we go.
And then winning here, the other volley.
Yep, the other half. Oh, God.
Gosh.
5?
5 more.
Oh, God.
And then hitting here and a reroll a hit. No.
Okay.
And 5s. Another
2 more. So 14 all up.
14.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's enough to kill
That's
you.
double me, technically.
But not really likely.
9.
It's not bad though.
12.
I'll take it.
So, how... let's have a look here. AP 0?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There's a chance I survive.
Woo!
Not with that. Wow, that was shocking, actually. Wow, that is terrible. All right.
7 wounds remaining.
Oh, dear.
Woo!
Yeah, he's probably dead there, I think. That's 3. So 3, 6, 7. Just perfect. Wow, that is terrible. That is terrible.
Does he
I
throws?
don't know if he death throws.
No.
It doesn't matter. That was shocking.
Wow! Hawks OP!
Oh, Lewis can't roll. That
Oh
is
my god.
game swinging.
Lewis.
Heck.
Right, so
Okay.
in that case, I think the Hawks are going to jump over this side.
Oh, the models I have left have a bucket load of work to do now.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh my days.
They're going to come over here.
Oh, I'm so sick of orcs.
So sick of Orcs.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Abhorrent. Those could cost 40 points a model and I'd still think they're average.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I hate those.
That
things.
was a really, really lucky roll and a really unlucky roll from you though.
Yeah, those are just critically broken.
Yeah, and we'll put them in the building here just so that it's a bit easier for me to screen out. against the Rippers.
Yeah.
So it screens out a lot of this back
The
area.
one thing that I would be fine with keeping them at 25 points for is they only get their bloody move and shoot once per game.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Then get fucked.
Well, that's what Warp Spiders have. You have to pay points for it, and it's once per game.
Yeah, see, they should have that. And
I'm really happy that they are awesome because they were probably the shittest unit in the Codex.
Yeah, they were
forever.
previously Strength 3, right?
They were, yeah.
I'm fairly sure.
Yeah.
And did
Strength
not
3,
have auto
there was
wounds
Strength
either.
3, no auto wounds,
Yeah.
no jumping.
Yeah.
It was just
But
wasn't good.
To be good, you don't need to be broken. Games
No.
Workshop, if you're listening, read. Learn to read.
I might battle focus move my Dire Avengers just because I should anyway.
Cool.
As a good player, I move 1 inch because
-3 from
-3 from terrain. Yeah, so they just
it's a weird
shuffle over slightly and put as many as I can on terrain.
Cool.
They're going to sit there, and I could battle focus move the dragons, but I
Yeah.
think I might actually charge. I might charge them because they're a pretty good screen as well. So
They
we'll
stop
see.
me from shooting other things. So
Yeah.
that is painful, but yeah.
Yeah, so I have a Zoorman left. I think a Zoorman might just shoot into the gargoyles.
Okay.
I also have Bahareth, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let's shoot. This is interesting.
NZ Warsmith, I don't know what your hard on is for hating Tyranids. I will remind you that zone throps are 210 points for 12 wounds
Yeah.
that rely on a 4-up.
Right.
And can no longer get transhuman from Leviathan. So I don't know what your hate burner is for them, but genuinely, Tyranids I think are just pretty average. In fact, Tyranids, I was looking at some statistics recently, they are at a 46% win rate.
Yeah.
46. If you're calling that broken, you don't know how to roll dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think Tyranids are fine now. I think they were fine before, to be perfectly honest. Some fine tuning. I liked the nerf to Overrun. I think that was good.
I think I'd be fine with the points, the way that the points are now.
Look, to be honest,
maybe
one or
except
the
for-
other would have been fine.
Maybe except for the zones, but I think
Zones is a little ham-handed.
changing
I think
back
zones
the-
going up like 5-10 points would have
Yeah.
been fine as well.
changing back the adaptation things would be fine.
my God.
The way that they can no longer adapt at all, which is the
Yeah,
whole
our
point of them
adaptive is
having
not
it in the first
adaptive.
place. The fact that your
Yeah.
Waller has to be alive to do anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes. I think that there was too
No,
many,
too much.
and the list is like this is a really boring list. If I'm like speaking objectively,
Yeah.
it's.
But they don't
very
have a whole
obvious
lot of
what it does.
options, to be honest.
No, there's none. This is kind of it. There's like you got some other boring lists, but it's very average,
Yeah.
very middling.
Okay, so I might do Bahareth into the Zoanthropes.
To answer more says the Thousand Suns player. I'm watching you.
Roll hit.
Cool.
3s to wound. Oh gosh,
Oh!
throw dice everywhere.
Yeah.
2 wounds into the zones.
Oh boy!
I kill
ouch.
one.
Fire out.
Pew, pew.
That's 70 points, NZ Warsmith.
Pew, pew, pew.
If that helps.
Laser beams.
There we
Shooting
go.
laser beams.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
And then I think we're going to shoot the Bloody Twins.
That's
the name of
his two pistols.
Azulman's arm braces.
Damn.
We'll fire them into the Zoanthropes as well.
Why are they bloody? You shouldn't be hitting things with those, right? You think?
Yeah, sure. So it is, 6 shots.
Cool.
2s.
Not
Good.
bad.
Only strength 4 though, so 5s.
Are these 2 damage though?
Oh, they are. -2 for 2.
Oh
So
yeah.
3 saves.
3 4-ups and every 2 is a dead 70 points. There you go. There's another 70 points. It's 140 points. 140.
But you know what just shot you though?
Anti-infantry guns. That's the most obnoxious part. I'm an elite unit.
Lewis, I just shot you with 310 points, 320 points though.
That is true. That
You
is
know.
true. You're paying for being difficult to kill.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's why you should cost that much.
Yeah, cool.
I think you should probably be around 140 for Azurman, but
Yep.
whatever. Mind you, he's got 3-up in bun, right? Permanent?
He does.
Yeah, that's not horrible.
No.
It's not
So
horrible.
I think now that that's done, I'm probably going to do some charges. So we'll charge Bahareth into the lone Tyrant guard that is
Yeah.
sitting on that point over there,
Toronto.
on the corner.
Cool.
Hello. Say
Bye
hello.
My poor homie.
Yeah, Jane Zar will go into the Exocrine.
Yeah.
Where is this on this board?
Shockingly gets it.
Hello. I'm going to put myself just here.
There we go.
And
You
steal-
can see it just barely.
Steal your
There on the
objective.
objective.
Hello.
Cool.
Yeah, because I'm obsec, so now
Yeah.
it's mine.
See?
I'll do the Banshees into the little lads here. I'm within 4.
Cool.
So I need anything but a double 1 and I have no rerolls.
Nice. Okay.
That'll do it.
That's it.
So 5 will get me in.
I love hearing anything but a double 1. That's
Anything but a double 1.
Please. It's one of those things that can be either great sorrow or you just get it and it's fine and it's no problem.
Yeah. And you don't have your Invon because you're too far from...
The Zone Trophy just passed away horribly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Good. And then I think Azurman's going to go into Big Boy.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
at the most you can do is 3 wounds to me.
Well, the more important thing is if you charge me, you stop me from impact charging you and killing you for a CP.
There, yeah, exactly. And also,
I need to charge for that.
I stop you from shooting me, but you could shoot me in your turn.
I can shoot, yeah.
But it'll be 3s to hit, 2s to wound. I have a 3 up.
No,
and
it'll be 2s to hit.
Is that?
That's the other benefit of Shard Gullet. It's assault.
Oh!
So I can fire it melee without penalty.
Oh my gosh, we're having all the members today.
Holy hell.
What the hell? Alright, so I'm within 4. Anything but a double 1 again, Lewis.
Oh, don't do it.
Don't
do it. Don't double 1. There we go. I saw a number that wasn't 1. We're good.
Okay, good.
We're good.
We are in. He's just going to slide into the DM somewhere.
Slide into the DM.
I might go over this way.
What a naughty, slidey man.
And then I'm going to charge you with the,
the horde?
the dragons.
Okay.
So they're within 8.
All right.
So I need a 7.
God, I wish I had Tanglefoot right now.
Yeah. Just so that I can screen Azurman against things like smites and other bits and bobs.
Sure.
So a 7.
Well,
I think that's a 5.
Okay.
So I don't make it.
Okay.
That's fine.
And no CP, right?
No CP. Do you want to charge Fugan into the gargoyles? He could probably cleave through a whole lot of them and it'd stop them from doing anything like raising banners and such, but it gives you the chance to kill me and I'd rather sit on the objective.
Yes.
So, well, it is what it is.
And Kristen, you're absolutely right. Fixing broken rules with points is not the solution. It's fixing the rules themselves. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day with relics.
Oh, yeah?
How some are just so shockingly bad, you would never spend 1 CP on them.
But, right, I've said this many times.
Yeah.
The only reason for that is because it's really hard to balance things.
Something about a static point. That's
yeah,
the
but
point.
you put so much pressure on taking relics by making everything really, really expensive.
Yeah.
If they made everything really, really cheap, you'd take 3 relics every game.
Yeah.
And you'd always try, you'd take the
But
1 or 2 that you always take.
if you're taking 2 relic pistols and
that makes
the
it
seal
fun,
of oath,
right?
That makes it fun, and also the relics are not that horrible.
Yeah.
I think they should just go back to what it was in 6th, where relics cost points. Because that way you can actually be more granular with it.
I think
something like the Reaper of Obliterax wouldn't cost the same as the Maulclaws of Thyrax.
I'm fine with it costing CP, but everyone should just start with 20 command points.
Oh, right.
I rest my case. Wholeheartedly, we've done it on the channel, and it is by far...
It was one of the most fun games I saw.
Way better.
Yeah.
Way better than any other game I've ever played. So if you want to have fun, and you want to play with a more balanced, more enjoyable game,
and actually use
20 command points is way better.
Yeah. 20 or 0. That's it. They should be the 2 lines, in my opinion.
And if you disagree and you like having not any CP, then tell me why. Because I play a lot of games. I play 3 games of Warhammer a week, pretty much. Today I'm playing 3 games, back to back to back.
Yes.
And not on stream, but 2 after this as well. And from all of those games, I can safely say more CP is better.
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to leave it there. And then he's fighting last, but you have no CP to interrupt anyway. So I'll just go around the board. Let's do Baharath. I have no CP, so it doesn't make any difference.
Cool.
So Baharath's going to hit the Tyrant Guard.
Yeah.
2s.
God. Okay.
Explode.
Something.
Explode.
Alright.
Strength 5, I think.
Okay.
So I think it's 5s to wound.
P6.
Yeah, I don't think Baharath has a very hard-hitting weapon. It is 5s to wound. -3, 2 damage.
Yeah, it's
5s.
pretty brutal when you get them. Oh, yeah, like that. More than 50%. Yeah, fair enough. All right. -3, so 5 up.
3.
Can I do the
3
same?
I want
no.
Yeah,
I make perfectly average, and they're too flat, aren't they?
Yeah. So dead.
I'm out of CP, I believe, because I used it on
Oh, did you use one this turn?
I think so.
You might have one left. But then, oh, you used one on a reroll.
No, I used it on a reroll.
Right,
already.
okay, yeah, I think you're
Because
good.
he is behind enemy lines, which is
Yeah.
sad.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay, good. Then we'll do Jane Zar, just for the memes. It's not often that you get to hit in combat with 4 Phoenix Lords. 6 attacks.
Today's the day!
2s.
Ooh! Hey!
Strength 6, so 5s.
Okay, not bad.
2
oh
5s.
My goodness! Stop! I'm on my 4-ups, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Those both fail.
2 damage each.
2 damage each, so 4 5-ups, sorry.
5 feel no pain on the Exocrine.
Oh, this is here.
There's the Exocrine.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Nothing, so it's just 4 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. He is
I feel
down
like
to 11 wounds.
I feel like Drax from the second guy, where he's like
on the inside of the thing.
inside going, "Ah!" That's what I'm doing is Chain's Eye. Yeah.
Start stabbing. Yeah. Sorry, I thought that was over there.
And then we'll do the Banshees here, Mirror Swords.
Yeah.
Mirror Swords, hitting on
This
3s.
should be pretty brutal.
Rerolling a hit.
Yeah.
And
3s.
3s to kill.
5. So that's 5
It's
down
actually,
already.
you're T3, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm strength at least 4, and I get +1 to wound. So that would be
so they're
2,
twos
4,
then.
6, 7 are dead.
6, 7. Cool. There's 3 remaining.
And then I have the rest. That was the leader. Do you want me
No.
to... Yay! All right, that's
We'll
good.
speed that up. No
Cool.
need to roll that out.
And then I think I'll just pile them up closer
Cool.
towards Jane Zar, towards the thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right up against the wall. I don't think that you guys can see this. I'm hiding right back behind here.
They're here.
Hello.
In this.
I'm hiding. Yeah, very good.
Alrighty.
Yeah, and then it's just down to Azruman.
Yes. Yeah.
So, and I will move Bahara. So everyone's screaming at me. I know. I'm just doing all my attacks.
We'll do that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah. 2s.
Alrighty.
Now, if I roll like a bajillion 6s, this could be really bad. But you do have 5 at Feel No Pain.
I do. This one does. Not the
So-
Exocrine. I was cheating earlier.
Close.
Oh.
So 3 wounds, and you
Okay.
take 2d3 mortal wounds as well.
Oh, God. Okay. I'll
these are
roll
4
these
ups.
first.
Yeah.
So I.
2.
God.
They're 2 damage each. That's 4 damage.
Plus-
And then plus the 2d3 is another
Yeah.
7,
5, is it?
9 damage, right?
Yeah,
9
9.
wounds.
All right. So 5 ups.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Only 4.
4.
He's
So
down
I'm
to
on
8
8
left.
wounds remaining. That is not the end of the
You
world.
good? Why did you fail?
Could have been dead here.
How much damage would you have taken, actually? Let's see, it would have only been 5. I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
So probably not dead. Definitely not
Would
dead.
have been 4.
Yeah, 4 more damage. You would have been a 4 left.
Yeah.
Which still would have been
That's
good.
bottom bracket though.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not. It's middle bracket.
Yeah.
One above bottom.
Right. I think that's everything. I don't really know where I want to move Baharath. I might move him over into this corner over here.
If you want to start moving him, I'll do the Tyrant into Azurman, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, all hit.
Whee!
Wounding on 2s, I'm assuming.
T4,
T4?
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Strength 11. So that is 3 wounds. I actually failed 2 of them because I can't roll 2 ups today.
3 wounds, you say?
3 wounds. -4 and 3 flat.
Okay, so if I fail any, I die. Well, I take.
Well, you
my
take
face
your
cap.
bracket. Yeah.
But 3 up in bonds.
Ah!
Yeah, I take 1.
Yeah, okay.
I have no CP. If I did, absolutely would be
A
reroll.
3 up is a pretty good one. If that was Reaper of Obliterax, he still wouldn't have died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. 3 successful wounds. Never mind, he would have died.
Yeah.
Barely.
Because it ignores face caps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
that would have been 1,
Well, that's
3,
why I
would have
charged,
done,
because
and
I was like, Shard Gullet? No, thank you.
No, we're not doing that today.
No.
Alrighty.
Very good.
I believe that's...
That is
the Exocrine, sorry. He gets his 4 hits hitting on 4s because he's an assault shooting beast, not a melee one.
Yep.
Strength 7, so I'm assuming 3s.
Yeah.
Into
Oh,
the
yeah.
game?
3s, yeah.
Yeah, 2.
It's-
minus
yeah, 3s.
2 and 2 damage.
Okay, and she passes both. So she's fine. 4 up in bonds. Cool. So she's on full health. And that's it. Good.
NZ Warsmith is saying that Azure is 3 damage per swing. Do you want to check that?
Meh.
I will roll the 5 ups, which is 2 6s.
Okay, but you can't change the past. It is 3 damage.
Okay,
Wow, thank
but I did need to roll them. Thank you for pointing that out.
you. Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
That's pretty meaty. I like
He
that.
is, he's a beefcake.
Yeah.
Right.
Little murder machine.
Yeah, so that's me. I do get 4 points of Wrath of Cain.
Sweet.
In that turn, I killed the Prime, I killed the Goyles, and I killed the Tyrant Guard.
Melee and shooting.
Yeah, so I get 3 points for primary as well.
Yes.
And I was holding 2, so I should be on 9, and then I got another 3 points, so I'm on 12.
Cool.
We both get a CP now.
Yeah.
I get 4 points for Wrath of Cain, so I'm on 5. Assassinate, I killed a character, which is the Prime.
Yeah.
Abhor the Witch, I've killed a unit of Thingos, so 2 points.
Cool.
And that is me, and you get a CP now as well.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And moving on, you are holding 2.
Yeah.
So you'll get 8 points for primary, putting up to 18. This is turn 3.
All right.
Let's hit her up.
So, imperatives.
Yeah.
Fall back in charge, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably a good one.
It's literally, it only affects 1 unit here.
Which is the Prime? Oh, the Trigon?
No,
the Tyrant?
I kind of want to leave the Tyrant in. Because
Really?
I need to guarantee that dies. So
But
if I
if
can't,
you shoot me and I live on 3-ups, I get to hit you first.
yes, but I'm most likely going to smite him to death. But if I don't smite him to death, I
True.
need it dead.
True.
So this is my best option, I think,
Yep.
going forward. And yeah, I'm going to go for a really, really dodgy coup de grace. This is going to be the jankest thing to see all day. So 3d6 casting is going to go onto the zone throat, the single zone throat.
Single zone throat,
not
yeah.
the neuro.
Yep.
And reroll hit rolls of 1 from the tyrant and +1 to hit are going to go on the blob of gargoyles over there. So we're hoping for some anti-infantry fire today. That's all my command phase shenanigans.
That's so true. His brother's soul is in his sword.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Because in his lore, he had a brother that
Yeah.
kind of, he became a zombie.
Yeah.
He became
It
like a
was really
Slanesh
sad,
zombie.
right?
And
Yeah.
then he had to kill him. And then, but originally his brother was like a military leader and Azulman was a hobo. Like literally. He was just a homeless person on the
So it
street.
was the other way around, basically.
Yeah, and then his brother became a zombie. He had to kill him, and then he put his soul in a sword, and then he was like, "What do I do, please?" And Azulian was like, "Yeah, okay, you can be the first Phoenix Lord." And he was like, "Sick promotion from hobo to leader of the entire race." I'll take it.
Yeah, it's a pretty mild upgrade, I
Yeah.
would say. Yeah,
I think it's
things are
pretty
looking
good.
on the up and up.
Yeah.
All right, movement phase. So I'm spending my 1 CP, I think. I'm just going to check to see if this does work.
Do you know what Eldrad was before he became the best psyker ever?
What?
He was like a violinist.
Really?
Yeah, he was like a musical instrument player.
Okay, I'm spending my 1 CP on
And he was
auto
like-
aid advance
Yeah, it's fine.
on the zone thrope over here.
How dare you?
Because that is line of sight, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's on 5 wounds
sure.
though.
I know.
Ah,
I've now got vision.
right. So he's advanced the zone throw all the way over here to try and smite with 3d6 cast onto Baharath.
This is going to be so jank.
Yeah.
All right.
And then he's going to shoot
I'm
Baharath
going to Biovore it to
with
death,
Biovore.
is the plan. All right, now we're going to fly the flock up here.
Yeah,
To
makes
stay
sense.
slightly out of an inch.
Yeah.
Tyrant is going to remain where he is.
While you do that, I'm going to roll my strums.
These guys.
No!
Oh no, did it happen? Wait!
Ah.
That is really unfortunate.
So I get an advance and a save.
Heck.
Great.
Wow. Oh jeez. This is gonna get really, really dodgy. Really, really quickly.
Yeah, if you're a big Eldar fan and you haven't read the 2 Phoenix Lords books, Azulman and Jane Zar, then they're really good. I'm not a huge fan of reading. Me
neither, my rules
dumb,
apparently.
Up in here. I don't read rules either. I just let other people tell me what they are.
Just roll dice and then get you guys to play it
Yeah,
for
it's
me.
all trial and error, really. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of books, and I can safely say I've read both, and they're both pretty good.
Yeah, certainly.
As someone who doesn't like Marines, they are, in my opinion, way better than any of the Horus Heresy series. And I think Gav Thorpe should definitely finish the other 4,
Aeldari
5
stuff?
books, the other Phoenix Lords.
Yeah.
There's only 2 out.
Yeah, I see.
He
what you
made
mean.
2, and then he was just like, nah.
I'm there like 8 Phoenix
Marines.
Lords all up.
There's 7.
7.
Yeah, because there's 6 from the Codex, and then there's
7,
one from
which is the
Irilith from 412.
Yeah.
There technically is an 8th one in the lore, which is her name is the only other female one is called Drastanta, who is the Shining Spear.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
There's no Shining Spear.
But they're
Phoenix
lost at the moment, that's it.
ones. They died, I think, to a Nurgle Demon Prince or something like that.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, they're just lost though. You can't kill them, right? You kill the dude and then the armor just remains there.
Yeah, something like that. So
It's like literally like a loot drop in Diablo or something like that. You just kill them and then, oh, sick, legendary item. And then you become them.
it's like the sword from Black Templars. I didn't know until like a couple years ago.
The Emperor's
The Emperor's
Yeah,
champion.
yeah.
He is
just read
not
this.
special.
No.
He is just a bro. Like he just survived combat. He's like, oh my gosh, what's happening?
Oh, shit.
Explosions.
And then he saw the
He goes
sword.
back to the home world and everyone else is dead.
Yeah.
And he's like, I ran away. I'm such a coward. And then people go like, here you are, brother, for surviving the battle. And they give him a sword and he's like, I am the best ever. Just goes out and kills everything.
Just starts chopping.
Yeah.
So
No.
anyway, I start
Not
blasting. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, that is the end of my glorious movement. Deep strikes.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to be behind the enemy lines now, I think.
But the more I learn, it sucks me in. It is so good. I will say, actually, not only, I mean, I've spoken about the hobby and how much I love it, and just in general before.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, it's the best hobby in the world. Purely for the amount of things that it brings, you know, like creativity, logicality, patience, value of money, value of objects, everything, right? Do you want your...
Oh, beautiful. Yes, I do. Let's see, does he even fit there?
He does.
Wow, just barely. Okay.
He does fit in the corner, Mr. Lichter.
So he's going to move a bit up then, because I have to be wholly 6 within a board edge for him, or within terrain and more than 9. So that's not going to work. So this has to work instead.
Yeah. I think it's great. And I think a lot of people really play it down in the first place, and they think, oh, it's a bit of a nerd thing, you know, I'm not going to get into it, and it's too nerdy, blah, 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 whatever.
And then Henry Cavill's into it, so...
Yeah. But the more you get into it, I think the more it sucks you in. Is totally true.
The only reason that I've been playing as long as I have is because the lore is as good as it is.
Exactly,
like, I enjoy the reading and the learning so much that it's just like...
if it's not that, something else.
For sure.
My partner didn't know anything about Warhammer when I first met her, and now she paints all of, like, a lot of stuff for us. She paints all the Nurgle demons, and she doesn't play at all.
Yeah.
Didn't like the game
It's
first
just a
time
hobby
she tried
style.
it.
Yeah.
But I played against her yesterday, another small little trial game, and she admitted, seeing your painted models on the board,
satisfying.
so satisfying.
It's,
so rewarding.
Yeah.
Until you verse like custodians and they shoot you off the board.
Yeah, or you put a new model that you just finished painting and it immediately evaporates. That's also pretty depressing.
Yeah.
Good old new model syndrome. But
If that doesn't happen, it's a
really
great
cool,
time.
yeah. But even then, you live those moments, don't you? At least
exactly.
I do. I think they're funny as hell.
Yeah, it's really good.
So, it begins.
It begins.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyrant is going to cast Catalyst, or Onslaught of all things. I just realized I do need to space this out a little better. There we go. Onslaught through Synaptic Link on this this dude here.
Yep.
Because I just want everything to have the option. Goes off.
Cool.
You can't deny it, so I'm not going to bother re-rolling, even though
Nope.
it's the bare minimum.
Yep.
And he's going to smite.
You just advance and charge his own throat.
You're going to see. It's going to, as I said, this is hella dodgy. Smite goes off.
Yep. You need...
Oh, yeah, right.
It's D3 plus 1 now, isn't it?
No, this
For
is
this
just the
thing?
Tyrant.
Oh, the Tyrant.
Yeah.
Into Azuma.
It is just D3, so 2 into
There's
Azuma.
1 left.
Okay, I can probably kill that, I really hope.
Azurman.
Neuro. Catalyst, do I want that somewhere? The question is, like, everything is going to deal such obscene amounts of damage that I don't think it's worth it.
Well, I don't know, you know. I mean, I have a Wave Serpent, but you could pile into it with the Lictor, and the Lictor can kill the Hawks, or at least put a big dent in them.
But I can't reach Catalyst.
Avengers are pretty safe, Dragons are pretty safe this turn, but Fugans and Azuma looking like they're dying. Janzar can't die, and Baharth is looking like he'll die as well.
Janzar definitely might be able to die here. We're gonna test
Really?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm testing the waters.
Is your tactic this turn fallback and charge?
Yes.
So you can't shoot with the Exocrine?
No, but I can charge.
Okay,
So
true.
we've got this. It's going to get really jank, and I have to make sure I do this properly.
Yeah.
Because otherwise things are not going to work.
Yep.
So Neuro's going to cast. He's going to start with Smite. He's equidistant at the moment from Janzar and Azurman, so I'm going to elect into Jane. Oh, not into Jane, into Azurman.
Yep.
I just need that.
Can you bounce Smite? I don't think you can only bounce your things, right? Oh no, is he just closest to Azurman?
Yeah, I'm equidistant. So
to Azurman. Okay.
Yeah.
So
in this
Azurman's
case.
dead.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
No. I saw someone was saying in the comments the other day that you can. That is definitely cheating.
Right. Yeah, you can't bounce smite.
You can't even do that with Psychic Scream, which is the Tyranid specific one.
Yeah. So my problem here is that if I pay for the res, which I only have 1 CP, so I can only res once per turn, this turn, because I'm just out of command points. I could res here. If he stands back up, the Tyrant will just charge me. And he also has a CP, so he could just trampling charge me, and if he really wanted to, even if he doesn't want to hit me in combat. If I let a Zoorman die, then he can trampling charge Fugan, and then Fugan can stand back up, and then he'll be on the objective, and nothing will be able to charge me because the Goyles will be able to charge me after him.
Yes.
And then they can melee me to death.
Potentially.
Baharis could stand back up, and then you'd have nothing really to kill him, and he could fly around being annoying.
Yeah.
And
how many
James
wounds do they come back with?
D3.
Aha!
So it's not a lot.
Far out, that's annoying.
Yeah.
It's better if it was D3 plus 1, you roll that 3 and just
And then
2
you're fine.
brackets,
Yeah,
I would cry.
Yeah, it would have been annoying. So I don't know. I think Azulman's going to have to take one for the team and die, because I think that you'll just either shoot me or charge me.
Yeah, I've got options.
So I don't really want that, because there's no other smites that are coming in, right?
No,
So I'd have to bank on you rolling a 1 or a couple of 1s on your Shard Gullet, and then me passing all of my invons on 3s with no rerolls, and then I'd get to fight first.
Yes.
And I don't think I'd kill you because you have 8 wounds.
Yeah.
And then you get to fight me and kill me anyway.
Yeah. Rocking a hard place, baby.
Yeah, so I'm just going to let him die.
Okay. The other power for him is going to be Neuroparasite, and I'm going to cast it on the Banshees.
That makes sense.
I don't get it.
Oh, nice.
I fail. That's rough.
That is rough.
That's a bucket load of damage I needed there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's just going to be Smite now, I think.
Yep.
Which I realized that there's no way for me to get that Zoanthrope any closer to Baharoth. So I think it has to go into... Because that is the absolute maximum I could move forward.
Right.
And I'm going in a circle.
Yep.
So if I end up here, I lose line of sight, which is closer.
Okay, yep. We only need to see a part of my base. So do you want to smite Baharoth or Jane?
I want to smite Baharoth.
Oh, then you can just go here.
I have to
You
go
still see line of
like
sight?
I have to go like there.
I'll give it to you. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. He's gonna smite.
Okay. In he goes.
3d6, drop the worst. It goes off. And this, yeah. So it's a big smite. It's
3 more
5.
wounds.
Yeah, which goes to...
I'm on 2 left.
All right, that is killable.
Yeah.
All right, that is all of my spy kick.
All the spy kick.
My spy kicks.
The spy kicks. Yep.
All right. So, this is gonna get dodgy. I'm gonna start with the Biovore over here.
One at a time.
Yeah. So into Baharoth, one shot, so can't kill him. I do get a wound though.
So he's on 1 left.
Yep. The second one.
2 shots. Need at least a 5.
1-5 here.
And he's dead.
All right.
I think that one I'll stand back up.
Because he's really annoying.
Yeah.
I've got 1 Biovore left to shoot and Shard Gullet. And then a bunch of random dice over there.
That's a pain, you know?
It's absolutely nerdy, but it's the best bit. Yes, it absolutely is. And they can't stop us.
I think I'm going to let him die.
Okay.
He's dead.
Okay. The final one then
Ouch.
is just going to go into Jane Zara, I guess. No, I'm going to shoot Shard Gullet first. So Shard Gullet into Fugan.
Fugan.
2 hit.
Oh, 1 miss, sorry. Yeah.
He's not -1, right?
No. 2.
Yeah, 2, strength 12. 2 wins.
4 up.
Can he do it? He can do it.
I think that one is the one at autosave.
Okay.
So he's fine.
Dang.
Yeah, you have to charge me to kill me.
Or...
Bring it in, my friend.
Damn.
I wish I'd rolled 1 hit on the Strand's Fate.
Yeah.
Because then I can overwatch you and auto hit with a melter.
Very,
and
very
be like,
sad.
D6 plus 4.
Straight
Bam!
through.
That would have been pretty good. But nah.
I think I'm out of CP, aren't I? So.
Yeah, because you auto advanced?
Yes.
Yeah, you're out of CP.
So, there's no trample charge, which means I can't guarantee I can kill her.
Nope.
So,
Yep.
heck. All right, that final Biovore, I am just going to plink it into her.
Yep.
I've left it as this one, so I've got proper line of sight, I think.
Oh, no.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And
So
she's also -1, so 6s.
okay. But it's better than nothing. No. Damn.
Woo!
She's -1, is she?
Yeah,
Fine.
acrobatic. She's just always -1 to hit and shooting and combat.
I would have killed Fugan there. Oh wow.
Yes. Yes, you would have.
All right. That is that.
Yeah.
Charging.
Yep.
Oh no, I've got the gargoyles.
I will double check that, but I'm pretty dang sure she is always -1.
I believe it. I believe it. Gargoyles into Fugan. So they're hitting on 3s at the moment with rerolls of 1.
Oh, pistols.
Yes, everything into
4s
Fugan.
to wound.
I know. 4s though these days rather than nothing.
Yep.
3, -1.
3 up. 3 up. 3 up. We're good.
He's good. He's good.
Fugan.
Damn it! No cheeky kill.
Yeah.
All right. It is the charge phase.
Pretty good.
This is where we get dodgy.
Yeah. What's going where?
Yeah. That's a question, isn't it?
Do you want to? You have no reroll, so you may as well do the lictor first, right?
Yeah. He's got rerolls actually because he just eats strength.
Okay.
So
cool.
he's the only one.
He needs
So,
an 8 rerolling.
yep. Into them
No.
with the reroll.
Ooh.
Yes. All right.
Where would he like to go?
Straight in.
Damn it.
Do you have a tape measure?
I do.
I'll just steal that off you. 11's pretty fair.
That is
12
pretty fair.
actually because what's it called? +1. So I'm gonna get him all the way up there into cover if I can.
Ouch.
That is awesome, actually.
Not for me.
All right, I'm gonna try and charge the farmost rippers into the Tyranids.
Okay, yeah.
So-
you are within 10, so you need a 9.
Yeah, they get it.
Wow.
And the
all
other
right.
unit,
Yeah,
I'll try
yeah.
the same thing, and they get it too.
Wow.
Because
What?
8 gets +1, goes to 9.
Oh my god.
Yeah, boy.
All right.
So the far one, these guys only just barely made it.
Yeah.
So they don't get to move too far, but they get something.
All right.
These guys, on the other hand, can get up there even with the minuses from cover.
Damn.
Homies.
Homies.
Look at them
OP.
go. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
All right. Well, that was interesting.
Yep.
I'm
then-
going to charge Zangela because otherwise she just heroics. So
Yep.
Exocrine gets it.
Nice. Fallback and
And-
charge. Oh, actually, he has fallback and charge from the synapse, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
And the zone, same thing. Yep, 12.
And then
cool.
this guy into
Yeah.
here, he's within 6, so he needs a 5, which becomes a 4. And into my dragons, if you're interested, you are
I
within
am
8, so you need a
interested.
7.
All right.
And when that becomes a 6.
Dragons it is.
I'm going to Overwatch them.
They have. Oh, you've got a CP for
I do have a CP.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You doing it?
Yeah. Otherwise, you shoot at me with normal ballistic skill.
All right.
So any hit here is an auto wound, pretty much for
Yes.
the first 8.
So
for the first ring.
I will spend it for Overwatch, and I'll go down to 0.
Oh god.
And then the leader and one guy are out of range, so the flamer doesn't auto wound. It does auto hit though.
True.
So D6 shots that auto hit, 6,
Okay.
and then wounding here on 5s because
Yes.
it's only strength 6, and rerolling 1s because you're a monster for assured destruction.
Yes. Monster and
So
vehicle.
2
Okay.
at -1.
So 3 ups, taking 1.
Okay.
And
1 damage.
Takes
Take
it.
another one. The guy that's out of range for auto wound, he misses.
Cool.
And then I have 8
And
more
now
shots.
we've just got 8 shots that, if any of them connect, wound.
6s.
Oh god!
And a reroll a hit.
Don't you dare.
4 6s.
Holy crap.
4
Oh,
6s.
what is that?
No CP.
Oh my god.
Yes. D3 or D6
That
plus
is
6.
some BS.
So 12, 14, I think.
Oh,
yeah, because
Jesus.
3, 6, 8 plus another 6. 14. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh dear.
He keels over.
That is 5, 6, 7. That kills him on the dot.
Exactly.
Wow. I hate that.
Yeah.
That is really cooked.
Woo.
Oh, come
And that removes the
imperatives.
it removes
Yeah.
imperatives, and it also removes
And the gargoyles charging.
It removes leadership too for synapse.
Yes, it does.
So if the gargoyles charge me and they don't kill me, then Fugan will slap, and then they'll have to take leadership
So,
if I don't die.
these guys
Woo!
do
Fire dragons.
make it though.
Oh, they're going over here into my dragons.
Yes, because...
If
well,
you charge the dragons, they'll melee you to death.
That's
They
fine.
get 2 attacks each.
Yeah, but I can pile into synapse.
Oh right, I see. Yeah. I gotcha.
I have to, otherwise I'm hosed. So that is really brutal.
That is really brutal. And try and get as many into
Yeah, and
Fugan
then
as
we'll
well.
pile around. Once I know where that final destination is.
Yeah. Final destination.
Yeah, the FD.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. All right, sod it. He's charging through the wall. I've got nothing better to do.
Oh, can this zone throw charge?
Yes, onslaught.
Oh, you gave him onslaught.
Yeah. I needed to make sure Bakaroth died, so this guy's not making it.
Yeah.
Hero.
Okay.
Heck. Okay. All right. There's no interrupts. So
Yep.
It's just what happens.
Yep.
I'll start with the EXO over here because he's the most likely to reach the bracket.
Yep.
3 hit and...
Was one of them? What is he hit on? 4s? Is he
Yes.
-1 already? Because I'm -1.
Oh, shit.
Did you roll any 3s? Does he
I
hit on
definitely
3s?
rolled 4s, so...
Okay, he's
I'm
fine.
going to say he missed.
No, he's fine.
No, he
'Cause
hits on
if
4s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then
I'm going to say he missed.
Okay, just say only 1 missed.
Okay,
And then, yeah,
so
then you can
1
do the rest.
if 1 then.
1 wound?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay,
Cool.
good.
And then the 4 attacks from the zone throw.
Yeah, hitting on 5s
2
or
hits.
6s.
Yeah.
And then T4.
2 wounds. Because
2s.
it's strength 5.
We're good.
Yeah. 3s technically. 'Cause
Oh, Kraken, yeah. And then the
far out,
gargoyles.
that tyrant dying is so obnoxious.
Yes!
4 6s.
What's happening?
3 gets him.
What about the Warp Spider Phoenix Lord? He doesn't exist.
But he's real. He
Lost the ability to charge the Exocrine. What?
No, I didn't. There's a
has
zone
it.
throw
Yeah,
right
there's a
next
zone
to
throw
him.
right
Thank
there.
you.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
cheating this time.
Oh, but your Waller died.
Oh.
Oh, your Waller died. You charged him first. It's fine. We'll say that you charge the Exocrine first, because then you get it, but you lose your imperatives as soon as the Waller dies.
I think
So-
I did charge the Exo first accidentally anyway, didn't I?
I have no idea.
I
But
couldn't
it's fine.
follow
It's
either.
fine, chat. He
Okay,
charges the Exo
yeah.
first.
You
But
are correct.
You are totally correct.
Yeah, they die.
If
You lose
your
all your
Waller
imperatives
dies,
instantly.
everything
Yeah,
dies.
it's instantly. It's not the end of the phase.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
yeah, there is no Warp Side of Phoenix Lord. It doesn't exist, has never been mentioned ever.
Yeah.
But we know that they have to exist somehow because
7.
to create an aspect, you need to have a Phoenix Lord in the first place.
Yeah.
So they're somewhere.
So
They, them,
7
whoever
attacks
they are.
from the gargoyles into Fugan, and
Okay.
then the last one's into the warriors, into the dragons rather. So re-rolling 1 still and hitting on 3s.
Oh.
That's not good.
Oh my gosh. 5s to wound.
Yes. Nothing. Oh god. Oh, this is bad. All right. 24 attacks from the Rippers.
Yep.
I'll do them 12 and 12. Oh, actually, I'll re-roll 8 of these, hitting on 5s into the Dire Avengers.
Oh, okay.
There we go. So I'll take out the successes and
And then that Overwatch
roll
was
8
very
more of them.
well spent.
Oh, that was so brutal. And there's 1 extra hit. And then these are strength 3, toughness 3, so 4s.
Yeah. And I have,
3
it's
wins.
-1, right?
Yes.
So I have 4 up saves.
Okay.
So it goes to 5 ups.
Okay.
So 5s. Okay.
Okay, the Rippers killed 3.
Ouch.
Something.
I might kill 1 and then just take 2 wounds on my leader.
Okay.
So he's on 1.
All right. Lichter into the Hawks. 2 miss. Great.
Let's go here.
And then 2s to wound. That's 4 wounds, and these are at -4 and 2 flat.
So 5 ups.
Yes.
Okay, and then 2 flat, so triple 5 up.
Yeah.
Rerolling successes. No, so 3 die.
Cool.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. And that does mean I do have to take morale. And I assume you'll pile into me.
Yes, absolutely. I want to make this as frustrating as possible.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
And then, yeah, I'll just nudge him in or whatever.
Cool.
Cool. Easy.
Very good.
And,
And then-
I'll do the nudges on the Rippers while
Yep.
you do that.
And I get to pile in and do all my punches. I am obsec over there.
Yes. It's
Okay.
mostly just a matter of me slowly
Yep.
screaming up here as
Cool.
much as I can.
I'll do the Hawks first because I may as well.
Cool.
So this will be
Oh, I
one.
forgot the 2 attacks on the gargoyles into the fire dragons.
Oh,
Let's
yeah?
do them quickly. 1 hit and 1 wound.
Okay.
-1.
3 up. Take it. I'm just going to take it on the leader.
Yeah, cool.
So he's down to 2. Woo!
Oh, this turn
4,
went
6.
so badly because of that tyrant dying. Oh, God.
That was so savage.
4 6s in Overwatch? How off it?
And then
Alright.
this is the Hawks hitting into the Lictor. Is he -1?
Good question. I have a feeling he is. He used to be, but I'm not sure if that's what he does anymore. He's had a massive rework.
Punch.
He went from a
punch,
35-point model to a 70.1. Subtract 1 from the hit roll.
There you go.
Yes,
So
okay.
2 miss. And then winning here on, I assume 5s.
T5.
Strength 3.
Yeah.
So 4 saves.
Okay. Okay. AP 0?
Maybe nothing.
Okay, so 4 ups. Shocking. Okay.
How many wins does he have?
5.
So he's on 2 left.
Yep.
Cool.
I get punched to death with a lictor in where he's meant to be.
And then
dear.
the Avengers, I'll do 5 and 4, like half and half.
Yep.
The leader will go into the one that has less dudes.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the one on the point.
Okay.
Hitting here on 3s, and I'll just reroll a hit.
Yeah.
And then winning here on 4s.
Yep. 2, 3.
So that'll be
5,
5
is it?
saves at AP nothing.
5 6s. No. So
Kill
one
one.
dies and one's on 3 wounds.
3 dudes, 4 dudes, and a leader.
The shield's going to be morale, ironically.
Really like the circle rolling tray. You're very welcome, I suppose. If you want some for yourself, you should check out The Tray Tinker. All in, The Tray Tinker. In Australia, in Victoria, that's where we got ours. They're really, really good over there.
There we go.
Okay, and then winning here on 4s. Okay, I think my dice
5
are
again?
pretty good.
Oh, come
pretty
on.
good today, Lewis.
What is happening? Oh,
I killed
no.
one.
You killed one, but the other one isn't wounded.
That's good.
All right.
And then they're both going to have to take leadership.
Yes, they are. At leadership 6. So.
Are they 6? I thought they're like 4 or something.
Oh god, it's not big. Put it that way.
And then all the dragons will pile in, and we'll fight with them first.
Leadership 5. Oh
Yeah.
Is it 6 on gargoyles?
Pile these guys in. Jump.
Gargoyles 5 as well. Never mind.
Nice.
But they have synapse, so that's all right. That's something.
All of these dragons will hit you. Did you win the dragons on 4s? Because it should be 5s.
Yeah, I rolled a
T5.
6. I know they're T4.
Silly dragons.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Silly dragons gimping a tyrant on the one hand. For God's sake.
6, 7. I mean, that was absolutely outrageous.
There is no god.
But the fact that
There is no god.
the fact that 8 of them the turn before did 0 damage, probably should have died from the first volley. 3s, auto wounding, rerolling a hit,
Yeah. But
and then
playing
D6
in Overwatch
plus
is
2 each.
pretty rip.
It is pretty rich. So 1, 2, 3,
Oh, God.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the leader
Cool.
into the gargoyles,
My Game of Grills.
the game of grills.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Okay.
And then winning here on 4s because I'm still strength 3,
Oh, weird.
I believe.
What an odd stat line.
I mean,
Holy
I'll double check, but yeah, that many. The AP number.
No AP, so I do get a save, but no, I don't. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. They die.
They have 5 ups, don't they?
No.
have 6 ups?
Gargoyles get 12-inch move, lose 1 armor save.
Oh.
It's Hormigants and Termagants.
Yeah, they are still strength 3, yes.
Wow.
There you go. All right, not bad.
So yeah, sorry, Tyranids are broken. Excuse me?
I think my dice are broken.
That is also very true.
And you know what else as well? Not that it makes any difference, but I totally forgot. And just so that people don't mention it to me in the comments. So if you've made a comment, go back and change it to Jackson is amazing. Janzar would have fought first against both of them because she makes everything within range fight last.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, no, that means we do it in initiative step.
No, because I become the defender. Because your charge gets cancelled with fight last.
Yes,
So you
one
just
of them
become
would fight,
initiative,
though.
and I'm defender, so I get to hit first.
Well, you can elect to hit first. You could elect over there, for example.
Yes.
But because this is the only case.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah. So cool.
It did nothing, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
but
change.
Yeah.
I'll go into the neuro.
Okay.
Into the zone. Sorry.
Cool.
So all hit, and then strength 6, so 3s,
Okay.
and that many.
Okay.
My 4-ups have been absurd.
Cool. So he's dead.
No, he's alive on 2
Two
wins.
damage, are they?
Wow.
Not the one I needed to make 4-ups on.
Yes.
Far out. Yeah, that went shockingly bad.
That was terrible.
That was a terrible turn. That was a very, very bad turn.
Yep, very bad turn. Okay, well, I reckon I can probably round this out.
Yeah.
I have a whole squad of banshees just chilling behind this wall over here.
Yeah,
The
that
chat
because
probably
Neuro
forgot
didn't go
about.
off either.
Yeah. That's twice it didn't go off on them as well.
I know.
Wow.
You were worried about having
sorry.
no psychic, but it turns out I just can't cast anything.
I'm sorry, Liz. Okay, right. Well, you killed Baharth and Azurman. So and I've got to take morale on the Hawks. So on a 6,
true.
they fail.
Oh,
Ones and 2s now. One more run, so I have 2 left.
yeah.
The leader being one of them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ouch, that's painful.
Okay.
Good, yeah. And then you get 2 points more for primary because you killed 2 that turn.
Yeah.
You gain a CP coming up because you... Oh, actually, no, you don't.
I don't hold that.
You don't hold any middle
it's not
objectives.
sticky. And I don't hold that one because,
No.
yeah, someone killed me on the way in.
And I hold that objective, so you lose your banner that turn. So you would have only got 2 banners.
Yes. Yeah.
So up to 5. Assassinate, you're now on 7 because you killed my warlord.
Yeah.
And behind enemy line, you get another 4, so you're on 8.
Yes.
Because you have the lictor and 2 units of rippers.
Yep.
And
The Ripper's leadership.
for one of them
4s,
fails.
5s, and 6s are bad.
And
okay, cool.
The other one lives, and then... Wait, what? How are you doing
And
this?
they're both fine.
Oh, okay, you did
leadership.
leadership, and then 2
Yeah.
attrition tests?
Yep.
Cool. So there's 1 left in each squad. Sick.
Oh dear.
Very good.
But I did need to roll that.
Yep. And the Avengers are fine.
Oh
dear. And then in my turn, I'm holding this one, this one, this one, and more. So I get 12 and up to 24.
Yes.
I gain a CP, and that's it. I'm going to spend that immediately to fall back and shoot with the Avengers.
Yeah.
So I can clear the lictor and I can clear the thinger. So here we go. I have an advance roll to my name. I don't really know where that's going to go. I suppose I'll just use it on Banshees and move them 14. Hello.
Very bad for my health.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll just charge.
Those Banshees being at full HP is just so sad.
Yep. I need to kill this Neuro so that I can get points for everything. It's points for Warlord, points for, like, Assassinate, it's points for a Border Witch.
Yeah.
It's points for killing units.
Cool.
So, yeah, a lot of stuff. And then these guys will just fall back onto this objective and this point. And we're just going to laser down probably both of the Ripper squads.
Sure.
And to stop you from doing things. And we'll laser down these guys. And I'll move the Hawks onto this objective.
So they're falling back, are they?
So they're falling back.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then I'll move the Wave Serpent over here so that it can see both the Lictor and it can see downrange.
Okay.
If I really want to, but I don't think I'm going to need it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just probably shoot this guy.
Yeah.
I can see the Rippers as well, so if I need to. And then we'll move the Dragons. They're going to move 7. I might advance them with my auto advance actually, and I'll roll for the Banshees, because then I can get them within range of stuff.
Cool.
So the Banshees would have only moved 2, so I'll just move them all back slightly.
Sweet.
Like back here.
Yep, no worries.
Oh yeah. And then the Dragons are going to use my auto.
There we go.
And they're going to move up 13, which puts them all the way up to here. And I'll just sit on this terrain and say hello to this Neurothrope.
Cool.
Yeah, if this Neurothrope survives this, I'll be impressed.
I think he deserves it after what happened.
Yeah.
Send a message.
And we'll move Fugan just so that he's holding this objective and within range of some of my dragons.
Okay.
So that I can see. These guys won't be able to shoot anything, these will.
Cool.
And then it's just so I can't get shot by Biobores.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that's going to be everything. So on to the
Well, if
shooting.
you kill this, it doesn't matter because I won't have a synapse within line of sight.
Oh yeah, true. But you can just move and see me through the crack in the buildings and stuff. So
That's true.
It's fine. Yeah, so I will just shoot with the Avengers. We'll do 3 dudes into one Ripper, 3 dudes in the other Ripper, and then the other 3 dudes and the leader into the Lictor.
The other dudes won't be able to shoot into the Lictor.
Oh, it's too far away?
Yeah, you can't fire at him when he's more when he's been.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I'll just fire into both of the Rippers.
That's why I assumed that thing was there.
Yeah.
Was to just one-shot it.
Okay, well, sure. We'll just go with this then.
Cool.
The Serpent.
Cool.
Hitting on 3s.
-1, yeah.
4s, 2 hits.
Yep.
2s.
3s.
Threes,
Either way,
T5?
both ways. Yeah, T5. Both
Two
wounds.
wounds.
5 up in ones. I'm living and praying. I make neither, so he dies horribly.
Splat, splat.
That is 8 damage minimum.
Yeah. And then we'll fire half and half over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a leader into the one on the point.
Cool.
3s. We won't use a reroll. We'll use it on the other one.
Yeah, fair enough.
And 3s, and he's dead.
Yep, they die.
Yeah, and then we'll do
Only
the other
barely, by the way. That was literally 4 on the dot. That was a lot of 1s and 2s.
1. 4, 5.
Cool. And I'll just wait over
Threes.
here because he's probably going to pass away here.
Probably. Reroll a hit.
Cool.
And then I just need 4 3s.
4 3s.
Yeah, I got it.
Just barely a game by one. All right. Wow.
Actually, he is on cover, and you get +2 to your cover, right?
Actually, I'm -1 to hit as well from Burrow and Squirm.
Are they -1 to hit?
Yeah, they're -1 to hit.
I thought they got +1 save if they're on cover. So you get 6 ups against the ones that are not 6s.
Yeah, which you only roll 1 6. Let me check.
Yeah. And
Burrow
I think
and
it's like
Squirm.
so
You can add 1 additional. Yeah,
yeah,
no,
so you
you're
get 4. It should be 4 5s and 1 6.
Well, one of them goes through instantly because there was a 6.
Yeah,
So
so
I need
he's
to
on
make
3
3
ones.
of these. He dies.
No, he lives. 1 2, and he took a damage.
3. Oh no.
So he's a lime on 1.
Never mind.
Yeah. There you go.
There it is.
He does indeed survive. That's annoying.
Yeah, wild.
Great. All right.
Because you can't charge him, can you?
No.
Yeah.
And that's for the dragons. Okay, cool. And then the dragons will fire into the Neurothrope.
Biggie Hugs says his terrain looks amazing. Yeah, pretty damn sick, huh?
That's 6 auto hits and wounds.
Okay. That's very
Thank
cool.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. 3s. Cool.
Takes
That's
3.
3 failed 3-ups already.
Yeah. And then I have 3 that can't see and 1 that shot, so 6 left. 3s to hit, rerolling a hit. So that'll be 5 that auto wound. Oh, see.
dead.
Oh, no CP.
He's dead.
Yeah, he takes 5 damage.
Yeah. Even if I had the CP?
No.
can't
And then
make
the
3-ups.
Banshees can't shoot anything, so we're just going to charge.
Cool.
We'll go, I don't have a charge dice, so we'll just go into the Exocrine.
Yep.
They're in.
Fair enough.
We'll push them all as far as I can around the corner
Sure.
so that I can go, whatever, so that I can run off that way next turn.
Yep. Easy.
And then we're just going to slice and dice this Exocrine to death.
Okay.
5, 10. This is the leader. So 3s, rerolling a hit,
Cool.
and winning here on 4s.
Okay.
And he has,
4.
yeah, because I'm winning on 5s. Because is he T7 or
He's
T8?
T8.
T8, so
yeah.
he 5s.
Yeah, he should be 5s this
Okay.
one.
So 4, and these are -3.
5-ups.
Side ups.
2-up armor. I make 2.
So he
2
takes,
damage.
Yeah, 2 damage each.
So 4 damage.
Yeah, and then 1.
I'll do 1 hit
2,
on that one.
3,
7
4.
hits remaining.
Yeah, so this is 4.
Yep.
5. Oh, we'll just do this twice and take out a dice.
Yeah. Cool.
3s. Oh, and I haven't used my charge thing yet either.
I don't know what that means.
The relic that I get them. Crone Screen.
Ah.
These will be 5s as well. So that'll be 5.
5 5s.
These are -4, so 6s.
Cool. So that's...
All 1 damage though.
Oh, okay. So 4 damage. So he's on 3 remaining.
3.
He is not long for this
4.
war.
Yeah, and then 3s again. 4 remaining, you say?
3 remaining.
That's okay.
So you know those 4
saves.
wounds there?
You need 2 6s.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
He's alive on 2.
Alright.
Should have Crone Screamed.
Yeah, needed a different guy though.
Yep.
Again, this is the wrong monster.
And then Jane gets to fight first because everyone's fighting last.
Yep.
So I might as well just do 3 attacks into each. So 3 into the Exo. Hits them all.
Okay.
5 to wound. 1.
That's all you
3.
need. 1 5-up. Nah, he
Got
does.
him.
I don't even have CP. Does he blow up? No.
And then in the other one, 2 wounds.
2 wounds?
4 up in bonds.
Yeah, no.
Got him too.
Perfectly average. Does the zone throat blow up? No.
And that's a shooting kill and a melee kill.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and then the Ripper surviving is actually probably a good thing.
It's 3
You're
bonus
just-
points and
yeah.
then you get an extra kill.
Yeah, exactly.
This game went so badly after that. fucking Tyrant.
Terribly.
Oh,
Wow.
that
Alright.
was shocking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. That was pretty savage. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was horrible. That was horrible. That
No,
was
it was
really,
pretty horrible.
really horrible.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at the end of that, I killed 3 units. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get 27. Kane, I get another 4, putting me on 9.
Yeah.
Assassinate, I get the max.
Max down.
I'm on 10.
Yep.
And a Ball of Witch, I'm on 10.
Cool.
And you don't get a CP.
It's pretty damn bad.
Yeah, I gain a CP.
I get 2 points on banners.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 points on banners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I still have those 2.
And you get primary for 8, so you're up to 28.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
All right.
your
This will be a
turn.
very quick turn. So
Oh, that's this one.
I'm going to put 2 Biovores into the Fire Dragons and 1 into the Banshees, basically the ones that have line of sight.
Yep.
So I'll do the Banshees first. Oh, it's flat 3 actually because you're above 5. So that's 3 dead. Because I'm hitting on 4s now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 die.
Well, the leader's taking 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So he has to die, and then 1 more dies.
Okay, so 2 die then.
2 die.
Cool. And then
Ouch.
this is into Banshees, by the way.
Oh, Banshees.
Yeah.
They're -1 to hit. So it was
so
a 4,
only
5,
2
6.
wounds then. Sorry.
So 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Right. So 2 die.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Cool. And then the 2 others. It's a max squad, right? Of Fire Dragons still.
Yeah.
So if I kill 3, that's 7. So it's still blast.
Both of these are blast.
So I'm
It's
going
more
to
than
just roll
5.
both of them at the same time then, because they are 2 separate units technically.
Yep.
So looking for 4s. 3.
3 more wounds. So a leader dies and 1 more dies.
Cool.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Yeah, that Ripper can just exist. Not much else he can do.
Yeah, he's just getting points, hey?
He'll just do that, I guess.
Dead and dead.
Cool. Yeah, that's my whole turn.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, well,
That was shocking.
in my turn, I'm basically just... I didn't even roll Strands of Fate. Your turn was so fast, Lewis.
Do you need to?
There we go. Now I get something good. I mean, I'll take a hit, 2 wounds, and a charge. Sure. The Banshees are basically going to go over there and clean everything up.
Yeah.
Hawks can fly here. Serpent can clean up a whole bunch of stuff. I can shoot down that way. Dragons will shoot the rest. And I'll punch the Ripper to death in melee.
Yeah.
So I'll get a melee kill and a shooting kill.
Yeah.
And in my turn...
Well, they actually count. They're 3 separate units, so you can
kill
stagger
one
this out if you want.
I'm not going to be that fussy. I'll say that I get...
We can say that you can get max on that.
No, I don't think I can.
Why?
I get Rathacan for another 4, so it gives me 13, and then
turn.
in the next turn I'll just get 1 point for killing
You
something.
can get 4 again, though.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You can kill yourself by charging into me.
I'm not that spiteful.
And then I get 12 this turn, putting me up to 39, and I'll max primary in the next turn.
Yep.
I've maxed everything else. And then the next turn I'll deny all your banners and stuff. Can I deny the other one over there? I'll give you 1 more point for banners.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably move Fugan onto it. So, and that'll be that.
Last turn.
Wow. Oh, and you got 3 points that turn for Behind Enemy Lines.
Yes.
Cool, that puts you up to 11.
Cool.
So we end on 89 to 64.
Thank you.
GG.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That was pretty brutal.
Yeah, I'm setting fire to every single one of these Tyranids. Every single one of them.
It's like when you find a spider in your house in Australia.
Yeah, it's just burn the house down.
No!
I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was pretty rancid.
Shocking rolling.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Shocking. Shocking.
I think I just rolled really well.
Yeah.
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 Really?
Yeah, it was just you gimp 2 monsters in a single round each,
Yeah.
being the Prime and the Tyrant, and
Yeah.
that cost the game. If either of those had been staggered out for 1 extra turn,
Yeah, to have movement.
yeah, I would have had a game.
I really was not expecting the Hawks to kill him exactly, and the Dragons to kill him exactly
Again,
on
I was
Overwatch.
kind of, I was expecting the Hawks. The Dragons, that's just random luck.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Not even counting that the one of them at the back here didn't auto wound. Oh, I
Yeah.
actually was shooting over
Did
here.
they get to, so they get that auto wound thing always,
If I'm within 9.
even when overwatching?
True. That might change the whole
I'm
game,
not
hey?
sure. Most of these things are when you shoot, not in the shooting phase. But
You could be right there.
I'm interested.
I've never used it, so
yeah.
this would be a great
I would be
pickup.
curious though. Like, just roll the dice anyway and see what happens. Like, I don't think it would have changed a whole lot, but
Each time the model in the unit makes a ranged attack that targets the unit within 9.
range
auto wound.
attack.
So it still works.
So that's permanent.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad thing. I mean, I don't think a lot of people take it because it's very expensive. And
Fire dragons in general are very expensive.
yeah, but the
You don't wanna
other
dedicate
other upgrades is like extra damage on your flamer or your gun, or
Yeah.
extra range, which is really good.
Yeah.
And those are upgrades that are cheaper, I think.
Yeah,
This one,
cheaper with more utility.
and you're strength 9, and you're winning most things on 3s, and they automatically have a rule for rerolling wounds of 1 against vehicles and monsters.
Yeah.
So like it's just 2, so you don't want,
Yeah.
which is really not bad. So auto wounding is not huge for them.
It's pretty big though.
But it's cool.
Gets through things like transhuman. I
Yeah,
literally had
exactly.
no option.
Yeah, transhuman.
That's the problem. Is that I can't
that's so
transhuman
annoying.
him.
So
Yeah.
that's not bad.
That was really brutal.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Very painful.
And honestly, I think
And then Fugan. There was just a lot of things that a lot of key rolls that went extremely well for Jackson and just barely missed for me. Like I didn't roll horribly below average, but well, on some things yes. But
this is the kind of list where you need to verse an enemy that can give you secondaries though.
yes,
Because I don't have a sidecar, so you can't do that. You can't really do banner actions or things like that. Engaging is really hard because you want to be in your own specific places, not out in the open.
Into something like Custodes, this list would really be hurting.
Yeah.
Same as into a fair amount of marine lists because they kind of only give up no prisoners at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Like most of them are only rocking 2 to 3 characters.
So you wouldn't score a lot. You'd get a really low score. You might win just from killing the enemy, but it'd be a low scoring game. You'd probably win on 70 something points.
I don't know if you'd beat a Marines list just because of the sheer amount of bodies.
There's a lot of AP.
Yeah.
Everything's really high AP.
It's true, but you're paying, as you said, a lot of points for 1-win models.
Yeah.
And Marines excel at killing
And also,
models.
Marines don't have multi-phase.
No, they don't, but if everything else is dead and it's just 4 Phoenix Lords running around, it's not as scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to kind of intersperse them. Throw them in the mix. Instead of putting on your dudes first and then running them forward.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate because that's why 2 of them died. But I think they did a fantastic job holding.
Look, that one it won you the game basically, having them where they were. Because if Baharoth wasn't here, I wouldn't have to do stupid stuff with the Neuros and zones and things like that. So
it was pretty good.
Yeah, very brutal.
Jackson's had his dice microwaved again. That is absolutely untrue. Go back and watch any of the games that we've played recently. They have been microwaved the opposite way. I've been rolling terribly. Woody, I played against Woody the other night for the new boarding actions thing.
Right.
I don't think I rolled a 4.
Right.
In about 100 rolls. It literally was that bad.
Yeah.
And he was just there going, I feel for you. But
I had a pretty good game before this. The last one was against Jordan.
It swings and roundabouts.
Oh, it does. It's just very, very painful. I just want average, man.
Yeah, Hawks killing the Trigon was outrageous. It was unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Dice rolls. One of the worst times to spike down on 3-ups possible. Yep. Show me Fire Dragons versus Custodes. No, thank you. I have versed a lot of Custodes recently, and if I had my way, they would be going to the bottom of the ladder.
I'm currently building
a
15 bike list at the moment.
No,
which
they
I will be bringing on the stream at
cancerous.
Some point. Yeah,
they are cancer. I hate them.
It's 16 bikes. Actually, it's 555 and a captain. So you're gonna love that.
I don't want to verse them.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
There's just invons everywhere. You basically any melee unit in the game charges them, and they're like, we're good, and then you just get hit back and die.
Yeah.
No, there's no thing.
But then you rock into Scarbrand and he wankers your entire army, so.
Chances of bringing out the Phoenix Swords that don't have a model, Warp Spider, Shining Spears. Well, I mean, we don't have rules.
Yeah, because they're missing in the lore. That's the thing.
There's no rules for them.
Yeah. Well, it's not
if
even
I had rules for them, I'd use them.
They're literally not, they're not around.
Yeah. They don't exist.
More, yeah.
So, and I don't really have models I
think it
could
was
use
Azerman that was only just barely found recently, or something like that. He was lost for a while, and they found him, and it's been really dodgy. Oh no, that was Irilith, is it? Irilith?
I have no idea. I don't think there's a lot of lore on Irilith. Irilith's the Forge World one.
Yeah, he was missing, because his craft world was in the warp or some crap.
No, that was Malgan Ra.
No, Malgan Ra brought his craft world out of it.
Yeah, out of the warp.
But they didn't have to... Morgan Ra's the only one that's never died.
I think Baharat's never died either. He's the oldest. He's like an old man.
I think Baharat's died.
He basically flies into battle, and then as soon as he's done, he gets a walking cane
and leaves.
Walks his way home. That's how old he is.
He's just a jetpack. He's got his little tennis ball walker on.
Into battle.
Just Morgan Ra reeling him around.
It's how, Well, so what are we saying? I said Nids were broken, not that they are broken. Being the top of the meta for a season is a short-term boon for long-term suffering based on
but that's not okay. That's not good game design.
That's not balanced,
That's fucking shocking game design. It pisses me off, because you look at factions like Sisters who were up and then down and then up and then down. That's not fun for Sisters players. There should always be some give and take,
KNDD, the new member at the beginning of the game, went and changed his username, so now he's Kurt. Thank you. That makes it easier to say. Kurt, thank you. Custodians are the worst. I definitely agree with that.
Nah, you're wrong. You guys just don't understand. You're just not woke.
I just don't like Imperium in general. Like, I can understand the appeal to it, but I'm not an Imperium person. And to me, Custodians are the Marine of Marines.
Yeah,
like
that's why I love them.
Marines.
They're just so annoying. It's so funny.
But Baharth hasn't died yet. Yeah.
Cool. There we go. Yeah.
And then
so two of them who haven't died.
And Warsmith said, "How long does it take to change your hair color, Lewis?"
Not long, especially at the moment since it's about an inch long maximum. So it takes me like all of 30 minutes to bleach and dye it. But when I have like my big locks, it takes like literally an hour. My hair is so ridiculously thick that the bleach like fails to penetrate at the first time.
Yeah. And also my bad, at the beginning, Warsmith said, imagine if he had done the Tyrant first. He hadn't done the Tyrant first and did the Tyrant and then I overwatched you and then you did the Exocrine, then you wouldn't have been able to charge, but I only read the second message. Sorry, Warsmith. Yes, you're right. Yeah.
It's like, I'm fairly sure I did it the right way around.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, do you have an MVP?
Not particularly. I'm pretty happy with the Trigon Prime. He did better than anticipated. It's just that he spiked in the wrong way when he got shot. That was really brutal, failing like a whole bunch of 4-ups.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That did suck.
And also just dying to swooping hawks in general was pretty rip as well.
Yeah.
But for what he did, not too
bad. Yeah,
not too unimpressed. Yeah.
I really want to give it to the dragons in general.
But you know it's the swooping hawks.
I don't even think they did that much. I mean, the swooping hawks, they punched a lictor. Yeah. They did 9 wounds over here, and then they did get that absurd turn on this, which was like 7 damage. But the dragons overwatched and did 8 wounds there. They did whiff the first
true.
One. They killed a Neurothrope.
I don't know if that's the dragons win versus...
They also punched an entire squad of gargoyles to death. Like they're standing in the middle, and they just go, and then punching stuff to death.
T36 up.
Fugan literally whiffed every shot he had.
Oh, if you had the opposite of an MVP, it's Fugan.
But hold on, I think Fugan is hilarious because he's standing out in the middle of the board, like out in the open. All like 20 gargoyles fly over to him, and he misses every shot.
He copped 3 shots from Shard Gullet and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, he wasn't too bad.
He must be so bloody. Like he must be covered in goo, just standing there chopping,
squishing
like gargoyles into pieces. Like
charged by 2 different gargoyle squads.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. His model is hilarious as well. I can just imagine him because it's literally printed like flat, a piece of metal that's flat, and then you just literally stick the handle of the axe in. Just go,
it's the only thing that's coming out.
And he's just standing there like this. So I can just imagine him going.
It's like one of those robots where you have the little thing on the back and it moves the arm off the ground.
Yeah, just chopping stuff.
Yeah. See, and I agree with you in some regards that Avengers can be really good for they're really cheap. Problem is that you don't get to use all of their really cool tricks because it's like, shoot in combat, all right? They're T3. If I'm in combat, chances are I'm probably not alive. Like, you survive against Rippers.
For who? The Diamonders?
Yeah.
They don't shoot in combat.
No, they've got an ability, don't they?
They do, but it's kind of...
You can't use it because they're dead. 9 times out of 10.
A lot of the time it's small things though. Like you charge me with Rippers and then I don't have to pay the CP.
Of course, but that's a fringe case. The only reason I charged you was because you didn't have it.
I think you'd be surprised, honestly. Like you do have to keep the Exarch alive, but a lot of the time things charge me and then survive. Like you charge the Hawks with 3 Tyrant Guard, you killed 3.
They have a 5-up invuln.
Everything has a 5-up invuln, even them.
Really?
Yeah, all aspects have a 5-up.
Oh yeah, no, they get boosted to 4-up even, don't they, when they're next to...
No, they used to.
Oh, is that
everything is a 5-up, and now they just get leadership.
No, don't they get a 4-up from Azurman?
No.
Really? Yeah. They lost that.
He used to give 5-up invulns to everything and a 4-up to them when they didn't have invulns.
Yeah.
But now they all have
just
invulns.
Come with a cooked one. Yeah, wow.
So, but yeah, a lot of people just take obsec, but they are really good for like shooting, doing actions, sitting there.
Yeah, sure.
They are brutal when you deck them out. And if you had 20 CP, they would be nuts because... I mean, if you played 20 CP the way we play it, where you can only spend 1 strat per unit per phase, then they're not as nuts. But if you had 4 command points to spend and one of them has died, it's 30 shots, and then you can have Tesla, so double exploding 6s, rerolling all hits and BL10 for natural leader, and then Doom as well, and you get to shoot twice. So it's 60 shots rerolling all hits and wounds with Tesla at AP2.
It's basically old Devourers,
that
but
is
with an AP.
Unbelievable.
So they can spike to AP4.
Yeah. Yeah. That like rinses pretty much most units, but it's 4 command points, a wall of trait, and power.
Yeah.
So,
but you could get one less command point there because you can chuck in what's it called, an autark. Doesn't he give reroll hit rolls?
Yeah, but the reroll, the command point you'd be spending is for reroll all hits, which is the Bealtan natural trait,
specific one.
natural leader trait.
Yeah.
But the 2 CP for shooting twice is hefty, right?
Yeah.
So,
but it's because of exactly what you just described, being extremely
very
broken.
good,
If you could do that for
very
0
good,
CP or 2 CP.
And you can only do that if they're taking damage, and you kind of want one to die.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm just really happy that my Wave 7s didn't blow up on my Phoenix Lords. Yes. That would have been game changing.
That would have been pretty sad, but
would have been very sad.
I was not banking on that as a strategy, so don't worry.
I've actually versed the first game that I ever played against the best player in all of Oz and potentially the world. And I say best player in Oz because he is top tables of pretty much every tournament he goes to. He was on Team Australia when they won the world team championships, and he has an incredibly high win rate. And he's been the best Eldar player for like over a year or something. Chris Wright. The first time I versed him, he was running Baharth with a bunch of Hawks.
Yeah.
And I literally planned my Wave Serpent to explode and deal 3 mortal wounds to his Baharth. And it actually worked.
That's painful.
And he lost Baharth on turn 1. Literally baited him into sitting right next to it, and it exploded, and then I rolled a 5, and then he took 3 mortal wounds, and then I shot him to death.
Yeah, see, if I tried that, it would blow up, somehow blow up my guys, and then chain react from there, and I'd lose 6 monsters. It's just, yeah.
Anyway, if you've watched all the way through, like and subscribe. We do a game every Tuesday and every Saturday. Today was more of the spicy game. Tuesday will be more of a chill game. I will say that Tuesday's game was going to be Votan, but they are just not going to be ready just in time.
Yeah.
So we're going to play Guard. Ooh. The first game of Guard on our channel in a long time.
Codex.
With the new Codex, we're not going to be using every little bit of rules. Because
and you'll be playing demons, right? Yeah.
I could be. We're using GSC models, so like bikes, Rough Riders. We have a lot of Lehman Russ tanks already, things like that. So we're going to be using them. But we will be playing New Guard. I don't know what I'll be playing yet. If you want to influence that, you can go join our Discord down below. Send me a list in the list discussion section of 40K, and then say, Jackson, I want you to play this, and I'll play it as best as I can. So please go do that. The Discord is first link in the description. It's free.
Peer pressure works.
Yeah. Exactly. And if you haven't checked out Dice Arcade, they're our sponsor. You get an additional 3% off all of their stuff over there, and up to 25% off if you become a member with us, which is only $4 Australian a month. It's less than like a coffee. So
it's extremely cheap.
Yeah, it's really cheap and it helps us make more videos. So you may as well. If you like all these videos and you watch them a lot, then consider joining. Yeah. Just like Kurt. Thank you, Kurt. Here today, brand new member. And huge thank you to everyone as well who had their like 9 months, 10 months, Warsmith, Glenn,
huge.
or
so
everyone
many.
else. Not Glenn. Glenn, you should support us. It was Warsmith and who else? Christian?
Yes.
Christian was here.
Yeah, with the...
and
I know the one.
who else do we have? We have someone
3,
else in
right?
here. There was someone else. Paul. How can I forget Paul? Thank you, Paul. I actually sent Paul our new objective markers. We got them in the mail.
Oh, they're on the way.
Some stickers as well.
Sweet.
We have custom stickers.
Yeah, that's dope.
Soon to be released, hopefully. We'll see how we go.
They're
But anyway,
funny, I think.
thank you for joining us here today, everyone. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Jordan,
Just
for turning up as we end.
Yeah. I'll probably be seeing you later anyway.
Thank you guys for an amazing game. You're very welcome. Thank you, Kurt, for joining us. And we'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And you'll see Lewis in a month.
Yeah.
Say bye.
See you.